Yo, 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 it's your boy Rockstar, and I'm the host of the popular new podcast at my mama's house and Rock's house. We got a live, I got my teammates on the panel tonight, and we got a special guest today. He's going to tune in with us for some of the sports topics, you know what I'm saying, or what I call sports politics. So with that being said, y'all know, as usual, I come to you humbly out of respect for life and life itself. With that being said, we're going to start out with the introductions. Y'all already know who we be. Quality, talk to him, let him know who you is. You're muted.
That's my fault, y'all. What's happening, world? How y'all living out there? I am your man, NAT, Solid E, a.k.a. Quality.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we're going to slide back up to my boy Big Yogi. Talk to him, baby.
Hey, man, say, man, we here. Ain't never going nowhere, man. Big Yogi, man. Hey, man, keep calm. Fuck with a fat boy.
The fat boy. And we got my guest host in the building. I've been trying to get this boy on for a minute. You know what I'm talking about? This is a future professional sports broadcaster. I'm telling y'all that. I'm claiming and I'm putting it in the air. He will trump Stephen A. Smith. You know what I'm talking about? He'll be the guy that will dethrone him. I'm telling you. He's a sports guru. He knows what he's talking about. He can tell you stats that you don't even fucking know exist. You know what I'm saying? And as I like to call him, RJ Knight, the sports god. Let him know who he is, RJ.
Hey guys, this is like he said, RJK, the sports god, man. Hey, I'm just happy to be here, man. I'm just happy to be here.
Welcome, my man.
Man, so what's up, man? How y'all feeling, Doc? Talk to me.
Say, man, I hope y'all ain't get too full out that barbecue, man. Stop eating all that shit, man. My boy over here in the hat, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna say no names or point no fingers, you know what I'm saying? My boy been out there grilling on y'all, boy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I had to put in that work.
So what's been up, man? What's been up, Quality, besides barbecue? What's been up?
Man, just working on these projects, man, trying to get them off the ground. Coming soon. I ain't gonna say much, but just know it's coming soon.
Like a motion picture, you know what I'm talking about?
What's going on with you, Mr. RJ, man?
Well, catching up on the first week of college football, seeing some good quality games this weekend. I don't know if you guys watch any college football. My favorite team is the LSU Tigers, man, and I'm glad we got that win against the Clemson Tigers, man. Garrett Nussmeier putting in that work against Clemson. And I'm sorry, guys, but if you're watching right now and you're an Alabama fan, oh boy, guys, I feel sorry for you guys. I definitely feel sorry for you guys.
Hey man, go Longhorns.
Now, I'm sorry, Mr. Yogi, but Arch Manning, he didn't look that good out there.
His first game. It's a whole season.
But here's the thing, though. A lot of people are going to bring that excuse of, oh, it was his first game as the full-time starter. You can't do that, because here's the thing. With that last name on his back, what's going to happen? The target is going to be on him. Everyone is going to want him to perform. And remember, he did learn last year behind Quinn Ewers. So obviously the expectations are going to be there. And when you have a bad game like he did, everyone's going to say that you're overrated. Because here's the thing. Everybody said going into this season, he was going to be the Heisman favorite. Oh, Arch Manning is going to be number one. He's going to be the Heisman favorite going into this year. Everybody was saying Arch Manning was going to be the Heisman favorite. He's going to be the best quarterback in the SEC. And look what happened in his first game.
Hey, man, I don't care about none of that. Go Longhorns.
You're right with what you're saying. You're right.
I'm not denying what he's saying, but rain, sleet, or snow, we here. This is his first game, man. He had to play all them. I was telling my brother about this, man. He got a lot of pressure on him because of that name, because of the expectations. And when you go out and perform like that, man, you really ain't got no excuse. But like I said, we still got a whole season to play, baby.
Well, the
story ain't written.
Well, you still got other teams in the SEC. You still got Alabama. You still got Georgia. So in order for Texas to go back to the college football playoffs, you need to beat those other teams in the SEC like a Georgia, a Alabama, maybe a Tennessee with Aguilar with the game that he had this previous weekend. So you got other teams in the SEC you're going to have to worry about. Is Texas on that same level as those other guys? We have yet to see. They're a good team. They were in the SEC championship last year, so they're a good team. But the question is, with all these other teams getting better in the SEC, is it going to be a good competition for all those other teams? We don't know yet.
Well, what we do know is defensively, they played a wonderful game. Let's be real honest about it. 14 points for Ohio State was a defensive stand. And offensively, we know this to be facts. Yeah, the young man had a bad game. I don't expect for that to continue to happen. I do not lie. Some of the things I saw, the throws I saw him make, they were a little scary, you know, and a little off base, a little out of control, wasn't in the area. You're right. He looked it bad. I'm not taking nothing from him, but I do agree. We got a long season, so we got to see what happens from here. That's what it is right now. I think we can fix the offense.
I think the biggest question for Texas is, are they going to be good enough to make it back to the SEC championship this year?
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to give you an honest answer to that question. Nah.
Why do you say that? Why do you say
that? Because if the offense don't pick up them pieces, we already know we got a championship defense, man. That shit was proven on game on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? But if that offense don't get up to par, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, this is just the first game, man. Archie got a whole season to go. And I feel like now that he got that pressure off his back with that performance, because they took a lot of that pressure off of him. Like, he's not looking like a Heisman hope for none of that no more, right? So all he can do out there is go and pay freely. I was talking to my brother about that too. The reason the Ohio State quarterback, he looked better than Archie did because he got the freedom to go out there and just play the game of football. Archie got all that pressure. Preseason #1 team, first year starting quarterback, the name on the back of your jersey, the Heisman hopeful. That's a lot of pressure for you. And let's not forget, this was like a 19, 20-year-old kid. Yeah. It's a lot of pressure for one person, you know what I'm saying? So now that their pressure's out for him, I feel like he can go out there and pay freely. Now, I'm not saying that they can't go, but if they don't get their shit together on offense, it's a high possibility it's not going to happen, brother.
Well, now that you've seen this first game with Texas, now the expectation may not be the same with Arch and Texas. But the question is, do you think they're going to be good enough to at least make it to a bowl game? And if so, how many wins do you think Texas is going to win this year?
Yes, they get enough to make it to a bowl. That number, I got to go over their schedule. But I give them at least, how many games in the college season?
12.
12. I give them about 8 of those, 8 or 9 of those.
That will be enough.
That's just off top of the head.
That will be enough to enter a bowl game. It's just, like I said, the biggest question is going to be all those other teams in the SEC.
What's up, Tan? I got my family in this motherfucker. What's up, babies? I love y'all. Shout out to the fam, man.
Who's your favorite team, Quality?
Oh, absolutely, Texas. It's Texas. You know, it's
hold on. RJ Knight. Remember when we was watching the game?
Yeah,
who you think my cousin dad is?
Yes, quality. I know. Yes, I know. Yeah. I know. Texas all day, but here it is.
That's why I say I'm a homer, man.
Get that picture back. Show me that picture behind you, Quality.
Move to the side, Quality. Yeah, we out here. Yeah, we out here, baby. We ain't playing no games.
All right, it's all Texas. I get it, but hey, all I gotta say is my hometown team.
Let's do.
Well, that's my favorite team, but my hometown
team,
okay. My hometown team, I gotta represent them dogs all day, every day. Them Bulldogs.
Okay, Georgia.
Hey, he must be from Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia, man.
This nigga.
404 all day, all day.
What's good, Hey, shout out to Flink, man. I sure wish you could have jumped on today, but we know you're gonna jump on when you can. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's go and get into it. So, one of the reasons why I was gonna postpone you coming on here, RJ, was because of the angle we're going today. But
yeah,
I think this is a good experience for you because remember I told you want to really make sure you stay in the politics because it's a lot of politics in sports. So you want to stay knowledgeable on politics for real because sports is heavy, has a lot of politics in it. All right, so we're gonna start off with the icebreaker, and then we're gonna get into it. All right. Shout out to Get Money. Hey, I like that. Get Money.
Shout out to the fam. That's Cuzzo right there, baby. What's up, baby? Yeah, I got my people locked in for real, man. Y'all like and subscribe, man. If y'all don't, I'm at y'all front door.
Yes, please like and subscribe. All right, y'all. Let's go and get into it. Let me cut the banner on. Boom, boom. All right, so mute your mics. We just the icebreaker.
Is important when you're home shopping. Here's 3 reasons on why today's market is the perfect time to buy. Staying hip to real estate trends is important when you're home shopping. Here's 3 reasons on why today's market is the perfect time to buy. Staying hip to real estate trends is important when you're home shopping. Here's 3 reasons on why today's market is the perfect time to buy.
Hey, look, man.
Why they make
shit ain't funny? The shit ain't funny, but the shit's funny.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Hey, that boy had a subliminal with a hip to the market. You know what I mean?
The reason I'm still showing it is because I just want the world to know. I don't care if you him, a corporate dude, or a thug. The shit ain't cute. The shit's not cute, dog.
That boy got the rage gauge on them rain gauge pants on. That boy flooded like a motherfucker, boy.
That boy got them I can't breathe jeans on.
That's what I'm saying. Can he breathe? He can barely come down the stairs.
Hey, I'm gonna call that nigga Mr. No Nuts.
That boy built like SpongeBob SquarePants.
Hey, that nigga literally trying to close the deal.
Hey man, I digress.
That is ridiculous, y'all.
Mr. ain't got no room looking ass.
Hey, Mr. Cut. Hey, you can breathe now, my boy. Say, man. Hey, man.
What Yogi say? Why do I talk to you niggas? Man?
Why do I talk to you niggas, man?
Woo, man.
Oh my gosh.
That nigga look like walking suffocation. This nigga.
Oh my god. Hey, calm down. He wore his favorite pants out here today, man.
Yo, shit.
Hey, my boy got them Urkel 2.5s on. Hey, in the background, all I can hear is say, do it. Everybody, do the Urkel looking at me.
Oh, ricochet ass, Jesus.
Oh my gosh, man.
Hey, Kimbo say jeggings. I don't even know what that means, but nigga, that's funny.
Oh, that's Mr. Echo like a motherfucker.
Oh my god, man.
Hey man, that dude find this shit and we gonna get him coming his head.
He gonna hunt our ass.
He gonna do a wiggle when he coming. Fuck you, go.
Nah. He finna do the
Right, come play this shit, man. This shit, goddamn.
Hey, how you skinny and fat at the same time?
Double body type having ass nigga.
Hey, that nigga. How you overweight and goddamn me dyslexic at the same time?
Hey, that boy hips got 84s.
Swing.
That boy poking, boy. Hogging the lane like a motherfucker, huh?
Oh my god.
Man, how did we end up going off on this nigga, man? What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Because he an offensive line
Oh
trying to
my
be
God,
a goddamn commercial.
Yo, he got
That nigga stole his gal jeans, man.
Oh
Hey,
God,
hey,
yeah.
hey, that nigga position is O-line / safety.
Let me take this nigga out so we can stop talking about this nigga.
Oh my God.
Oh man, what just happened, man?
Hey, Kenya.
Oh Lord.
Hank,
Yo,
what's
man,
good,
big
baby?
sis. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, baby.
Oh my god.
Hey, Hank, your mic muted.
Oh,
All right, can y'all hear me, fellas?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's good, brother?
oh my god.
Man, ain't nothing happening. What's happening now? What's happening, fellas?
Man, we accidentally had a roast fest, man.
Oh,
I see. My man didn't stand a chance.
Oh my god.
No hope.
Man.
No hope. He knew we ain't had no hope when they posted that video, my boy.
Oh my god. He had them.
This wasn't even playing, bro.
Oh my god. He had them MC Hammer pants, bro. Finna stop
Damn.
it.
Nah, nigga, MC Hammer had loose jeans, nigga. He had some ball breathers. This nigga had some no nuts.
Hey, bro.
Oh,
that
my
nigga,
God.
hey, I ain't never seen a pair of skinny khakis.
Hey, man, he might be trying to start a trend, man. He might be trying to start a trend.
Yeah, he could keep that one to his damn
not that
self.
one,
I'm
though.
cool.
Not that one.
Damn, man, this shit, I
Damn.
didn't expect this shit. We done cracked 230 jokes on this.
Rob,
All in this
you knew what you
wristband
were
right
doing when
here.
you posted that.
Oh my god.
You knew
Now,
what you were doing when you posted that, and you know how we get down.
I ain't know we was gonna go this hard, though.
Oh my god, man.
RJ over there, he got to catch his breath. That boy
Oh,
killing
he
himself
gone.
over
He
there.
gone.
God.
That motherfucker lost a lung and everything. Yeah, he done. He is done.
God damn, my stomach hurt.
Oh my god.
Damn, bro. This
That
direct
nigga
too
walking,
tight.
he wearing a jeans versions of a guillotine. These nuts chopped off. This nigga.
Yeah, damn. No
God
pistachios.
All right, man.
Pistachios.
What's up, Pink? How you been, man? I'm glad to see you again, bro. I've been
Man,
following
you know, it's been a long time because y'all when y'all stream at the same day and time. So not the same time, but on the same day. So it's kind of hard to get over it. Now, if I ain't got nothing going on Wednesday, I could definitely tap in. But I'll be doing that Lapeef thing on Wednesdays too sometimes. So
exactly.
it's kind of hard. But now that you do something on Monday, I could probably pop in every once in a while to,
Okay, then I
guess roast on the guy every once in a while. Is that what we do? We do it tonight. We roasted.
That was accident, Hank. I ain't know this was coming.
I see.
Hey man,
My man caught some strays, didn't he?
Hey, nah, he ain't catch no strays. Them was targeted.
Oh,
He knew they was targeted when he came out with them paints on, man.
Yeah.
But
God.
in us joking, he's getting that attention. That's what he wanted, ain't it? Yeah, maybe he did that for an attention.
He's selling a house for sure.
Yeah.
What's his number, man? I can holler at him, man. Give me
Oh my god.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Hey man, go and buy a house, man, so man can get some loose jeans or something, man. Help him out.
All right, so let's get back on track, man. So one of the reasons I did want to make sure we have an icebreaker is because, man, it's a lot going on, man, and I wanted us to go and get the laugh out the way. And I'm sure we'll probably get some more laughs in, but it's a bunch of turmoil going on in the Black community, man. And it's just some shit, man, we got to really, really tackle, man, even if it's from a podcast perspective. I think us as Black people, as individuals, as wives, as husbands, as parents, as brothers, as siblings, as co-workers, as friends, we got to at least set a narrative from whatever platform we stand on, whether it be coaching, teaching, being a parent, being on a podcast, and shit's getting out of hand. And I think we're laughing too much at a lot of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And again, laughs is important. but failing is not a laughing matter. And right now we failing as a people. So by RJ being on here, he's a sports guy. I wanted to tackle sports politics. So we're gonna go into that first, and then we'll tackle everything else. All right. So first, I want to start off with this topic. All right. So this is a statement by Angel Reese. She said, "I'm over the WNBA being treated like some side quest on NBA 2K. Give us our own game and watch us shut the whole sports gaming world down." So I don't want to be the first to speak on it. I want to have y'all thoughts. First, I'm gonna start off with Quality, man. What's your thoughts on this?
Big dog.
What's going on, man? What's going on with the woman in the WNBA, man? Talk to us. What's your thoughts on this, man?
You know, I said this before, man, and they really making it hard for me because they don't understand their timing and when to approach a situation. It's the wrong time. As of right now, you're not even standing on your own as a league. So to think that you're gonna be able to take a video game where tons and millions of people play, and then think that you're going to stand on your own with that, you can't do. You haven't shown it in the first situation. So I don't understand why they are so against the help that the NBA is giving them. They wouldn't even be on a game at all if it wasn't for the men's NBA 2K. They wouldn't be on a game at all. You wouldn't have nothing. So here it is where a male-dominant league has determined that we're going to go ahead and put you ladies in this and let y'all at least get some notoriety, let somebody get to know who you are, maybe some skill sets that you can do, maybe some girls that want to play ball that might want to play with these young ladies or whatever. I just feel like the way that they ask for things, they always a little too early. Just wait. Let's play this out. It ain't your time yet. So yeah, that's about it with me. It just ain't your time yet. I think that was the perfect way to say it.
So my bad. Go ahead, Rob.
No, go ahead.
So I don't even think it's about timing, bro. It's more of a know your position, know your place. You know what I'm saying? And it's not in no chauvinistic way or nothing like that, by no means, right? It's just simple as that. Know your place. We're talking about. So if you was to make a game for the WNBA and you drop the same day as 2K, I promise you're not even gonna sell that many copies like you think you are. 2K, that's king. Madden is king. You know what I'm saying? And for the NBA, like you said, quality for the NBA to even give you a lane in their game, just be happy with that, man. Because in so many words, what quality is saying is levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Conquer where you need to conquer first. And then we can start talking about other things branching off of what you've done, succeeded on the court in reality. Come on, man. Y'all not finna, you don't got enough. You don't got enough to go against 2K. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got enough for it, man. Like, that's the NBA. The NBA shows you in reality, man. We kill you with numbers on the game itself, but the people that watch, the people that come, the NBA players not sitting up here begging to get paid more money. They getting the money. You know what I'm saying? It's just, man, it's levels to this shit, man. And first and foremost, and Angel Reese, I give you credit, man. You probably the one person that can push the narrative for y'all to become a bigger sport. You know what I'm saying? I can name other names along with that, but y'all not there yet, man. Chill out, man. Wait your turn. That's it. That's all.
Gotcha. RJ, what's your thoughts on some of the demands that the WNBA players are requesting? What's your thoughts on that as far as what's your thoughts on it as far as, you know what I'm saying, is them, the sport itself, and the request that they're demanding?
I think I pretty much agree with Quality and Yogi. You gotta set yourself a boundary for what you think you can get, Because the thing is, like what we're talking about, if you guys are not able to stand on your own without the help of the NBA, what makes you think you're going to bring in that same crowd to you guys' product? Because don't forget, the NBA sends you over, what, $20 million every year to at least fund the league. So imagine if all that went away. What's going to happen with the WNBA there? And I don't mean no disrespect at all to the women at the WNBA. I mean, they put their bodies on the line to play the game that they love. But we always got to be truthful in the matter. Mm-hmm. You guys cannot stand without the WNBA. And remember, before and now, no one ever thought of including any of the WNBA players in a video game or even having their own video game. And I don't mean no disrespect at all, but we just got to keep it facts. Angel Reese, I like that she brings that charisma to whatever she says. I like that. You like with your athletes, you're going to want them to bring that charisma and that flair to everything that they say. But on the other hand, there's got to be a limit. There has got to be a limit. And Angel Reese, like I said, no disrespect at all, but I think she needs to understand, the WNBA is probably like right here. The NBA is way over here. You're never going to top that. Like I said, no disrespect, but nothing that you guys will do will ever top the NBA. And that's just facts. The games are a lot different from the WNBA to the NBA. So you just got to understand and just be appreciative for what you guys are able to do. People come to y'all games, put on a good show for the people, and then the better y'all play, the more people that will come in and the more money will come through. So just be appreciative for what you got and try to enhance it. Try to help it grow. And that's pretty much my take with it.
Good shit, RJ.
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
Absolutely.
Drop some jewels, man. I totally agree. You know what I'm saying? And and he did it while showing love at the same time. You know what I mean? So, I want to add a layer to this. And the reason I want to add a layer to it, and I want y'all to backdoor and chime in as well, because I think it's undeniable. And when I say I think what I'm about to ask Hink is undeniable to include is because they have shown that it's undeniable. So, Hink, let me ask you this. When you look at this organization, which is one of the first organizations in human history where it's as dominated by females as it is, does this show or give off a representation of Western woman as far as no matter what you do, this hard to please them? Is it showing? Is it leaking out of the WNBA?
I don't see why you don't think it would. I mean, it's a level of entitlement. That's just most women. They feel like they're entitled to whatever. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to work for it. You don't have to go out and do no sweat and tears. You don't have to sacrifice. You ain't got to do none of that. That's expected. For them to even have the audacity talking about we deserve to get paid more, even though you haven't earned a profit, even though somebody is supplementing you every season, but you entitled enough to make that statement that we deserve it. So for Angel Reese, you the wrong messenger for this message. You're not going to want to see somebody play 2K and watch you miss layups, miss free throws, rebound your own rebound. Nobody wants to see that on the WNBA. I mean, nobody wants to see that in the 2K video game. unless it's a goddamn blooper show. Now, if it's a blooper show, we want to see what's that? Remember Shaq and the Fool? If Shaq was real, he would have a video of her on Shaq and the Fool if he still does. I don't even know if he still does it anymore. But if he did, she would definitely be on that. Let me tell you this, man. First things first, they have to come together and acknowledge this white girl, the great white hope they got called Caitlin Clark, is the next best thing, and they need to allow her to lead the WNBA and accept it. Sisters need to accept that. She's the best player. She's the biggest name. She's the draw. You got to accept that. You got to accept, just like in white boys back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, once they start allowing black people in the NBA, they got to accept that. Okay, they're coming. We have to either step our game up or get rolled over. Shout out to the Tide that lost this weekend. They got to accept that. It is what it is, but they're not willing. They trying to fight it to the end. And not only that, the next girl up for the WN is that what's that? That Becker? No, I ain't talking about Juju. She got at least a couple more years more. Paige. She's the next up and coming great white hope. So look her, you're gonna have to accept that. It is what it is. Look, we run the NBA. Ain't a white boy can sit there and say nothing to us out in the NBA. They got some good white boys out there. I ain't gonna front. They got some good white boys out there, but ain't none of them running it like that. No, you can't sit there and say that. But in the WNBA, you got a couple of them that could be. Your all-time leading scorer is a white girl. It's been around since over 25 years, and we had opportunity. We never took it. And I don't think Angel Reese is the next one. She talking about taking over video. Look here, you can't pay people enough if it was just a WNBA. You have to give free downloads at the game attendance. And you might not have enough attending at the game to even warrant to even the money to produce a game like that. So it's not like that. You got most heterosexual young men are not going to be buying no WNBA game, WNBA only. Now you heard what I said, heterosexual. Now them dudes on the other side, for that little buddy was wearing them goddamn tight pants, he might buy it. He'll have it. He'll have it in his Xbox or his PS5 or 6 or whatever he got. He will. Shit, but now no heterosexual young boy, they gonna be, Dad, I don't want this shit. Is this a bad joke? What is this? Is this a gag gift? What is this? I want this shit.
Hey, so can I ask a question though about what you said though? So like I hear what you're saying, right, about Caitlin Clark and Paige Beckers, right? Mm-hmm. But if you ask me, this is my personal opinion. Okay. I feel like Asia was that chick. You know what I'm saying? But
you talking about college?
No, Asia Wilson.
No, she good. She good.
I feel like Asia was that chick that could really put some light on it. But they not gonna sit up here and put that same light on Asia that they do the Caitlin Clarks and the Paige Beckers.
They're not. And the reason why you can't, because Asia had a jump start. When she get into the WNBA in 2018, I think they won the title in 2017, her senior year. And I think she got in there about 20. So she had at least a 4 to 5 year jump start. Now she won a title, good for her, but I don't know what is it about Asia Wilson they just not gravitating to. They're not receiving. I don't know why. Now, like I said, she's good. She's a good player. She's cute. She's got the attraction. I don't know what it is. They are not drawn to her, are not really taking her. And well, I didn't want to say that, but you know, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is.
That's my opinion. She black, bro. But because look how much hype and all that went around Caitlin Clark, man. And man, I mean, don't get me wrong, Caitlin Clark good, man, but goddamn, like some of that shit was lit.
Already, fam. My bad.
Well, yeah. But you know something though, brother? Let me say this. Asia's not hitting from the logo. See, we got that in it. We got that in the NBA. We got a couple players can do it in the NBA. You know, Trae Young, Stephen Curry.
Logo Lillard.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. So now you got to do something that's going to bring some. So you got this young lady hitting from the logo. He's just not doing that. They can't dunk. majority of them can't dunk, so that's not going to draw. But watching somebody hit from the logo like that and hitting the shots, not just clanking it off the rim or going over the rim, but they actually hitting, yeah, that's going to bring some type of attention. Now you're going to bring the highlights. Now you're going to bring the clips and the views, and people going to do that. A'ja Wilson's not doing that. And A'ja's playing good fundamental ball. She's winning. She's taking care of business. She won a title. She's doing all that in college and in the WNBA, or they like to call it the W in the W, because they're trying to drop that NBA out, but you can't drop the NBA because they finance your whole. But that's a different, so I don't want to get into that. But nonetheless, you can't deny that she's good, but she's not bringing that level of attention that these splash plays are doing. And maybe that's it. It might be color. I didn't want to put it out there, but it could be that. But it's also she's not making them plays like Caitlin Clark doing though.
So I think we have to look at this, y'all. The position that A'ja plays is a post player, and the position that Caitlin Clark plays is a guard. So naturally, guards are more flashier because they handle the ball more. The dominance that A'ja Wilson had is, and you all said this, so I'm not. This is not like I'm disagreeing with nothing y'all said. Y'all both said this. A'ja Wilson is probably the most dominant WNBA girl I've ever seen. She is dominant. She is lights out. I don't care. You give it to her, she know what to do with it. I got to give her credit with that. But Caitlin Clark is flashy. It's the dribbles, and my man said shooting from half court, and that's the Steph Curry effect. You know, they say Steph Curry was bad for the NBA because this is what the kids are trying to emulate now. Nobody even goes to the bag. They come down on fast break. They throwing up threes. They're not even going to the basket. They stopping at the three-point line and taking a difficult shot instead of getting to the basket to take an easier shot. The fundamentals of it are completely gone. Yes, it's gone at that point. And that's the Steph Curry effect. So now you carry that into the WNBA. That's what Caitlin Clark brings. She is the Steph Curry of that. But now, hey, Beckner, all these girls are coming, man. They coming, and it's a sneaker out there that's really finna do it.
Hey, I really think that Juju gonna come and
Juju gonna show you something.
Yeah,
Juju gonna come and change everything
when she gets healthy. Because I think when she gets healthy and when she gets back to USC, I really think, in my humble opinion, I think Juju Watkins is going to take over the league. I absolutely think that. From what I saw, from what she did at USC, in my opinion, she could be better than Caitlin Clark. I really think so. I think she's got not only what you said about A'ja Wilson, the fundamentals, she's also got that style, that charisma. I just don't see a lot of that. I don't think a lot of that charisma is in Caitlin Clark. As good as she is, her personality.
Hey, can I say something on that, though, RJ? I'm going to cut you off. But man, hey, y'all niggas seen that State Farm commercial Caitlin Clark was in? Boy, that shit was dry as hell.
And that's what I'm saying. Her personality, like, I respect her game. Believe me, I respect her game. But personality-wise, that's why I say with Juju, not only with her skills, but with her charisma, she could, if given the right chance, the face of the WNBA.
Well, I'm going to respond to that. In defense of that, Tim Duncan had no personality. He still changed the game, and he improved the game and made people buy tickets. At the end of the day, you got to at least have one of those, and it could work. I think that the problem with Angel Reese is that even if she's not hooping at the level that Caitlin Clark is, and she has one of the characteristics that matter and help sell tickets, which is her cuteness, the reason why I think it isn't working is because, I'm going to be honest with you, she got to know when to shut the hell up. Because, again, I agree with y'all. You have to have both or one, right? Caitlin has proved that if you don't have personality, but you got the game, it works, right? And it's proof that if you And if you at least play good enough to be in the conversation of the best and you're cute, it works. So you gotta ask yourself, well, what's the problem with Angel?
Yeah, but Juju a whole different monster.
Whole different.
I know, but until she's in the WNBA, we have yet to see that. You know what I'm saying? But right now, you know, we're talking about the present. You know what I mean? And hey, I agree with Hink. You know what I mean? Caitlin's, they got to accept the fact that she's the face. You know what I'm saying? She's the face of this, man. And Angel Reese just got to, like, come on, man. You talking about get your own WNBA, own video game? What the fuck is you like? Girl, you light years away from that happening.
And just like what y'all talking about, just like now with Caitlin Clark is the Steph Curry of the WNBA, just like what happened to the NBA. What are you talking about when I said that? Go back to the 60s and the 70s. Who ruled the game? The big man. You had your Bill Russells. You had your Wilt Chamberlains. You had your Willis Reeds. You had your Bill Waltons. You had your Wes Unseld. The big man was the position that carried the NBA. Now we get to the late. Who? Wes Unseld.
One. My bad. Go ahead. Keep going.
It's a lot of with y'all.
Then you go. Then you get to the 80s. Now you get to the 80s. Who's the guy that's pretty much taken over the league before 1984? Irvin Magic Johnson, who's a guard. In the 80s is when the guards started to take over. Irvin Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, Zeke. But then
you forgot Jordan. Don't do that.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
Now, we got to name 1,000 players, y'all.
No, don't forget that.
That's what I'm saying. Get to 1984. 1984. Who's the guy coming out of North Carolina who's going to be the next face of the NBA? Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Now we get to now. In the 2000s, we had Kobe. We had Allen Iverson. We had all those guys in the 2000s. Now we get to the 2020s. Now we got Steph Curry. We got Trae Young. We got Damian Lillard. We got all these guys who wants to shoot 26, 28 feet from the court. Some of you men from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, y'all may say that's not good enough for the game. Just like we all was saying, you got to accept how the game is played now. Y'all say that won't fly in y'all league. Newsflash, with the athletic ability these guys have these days, they will kill you guys in the 70s and the 80s. You have to face the facts.
Yeah, the game involved. It involves, and you got to be able to adapt to the times, man.
Yeah. So let me put this out here too, and I want the thoughts on this. So what I've noticed is that in certain environments and in certain places, when me or any other man say, nah, I don't watch the WA, I don't like it, I ain't feeling it, we usually get these responses from mainly women. Oh, you hate women. All this negative energy. Oh, you bias or you hating and this and that. So I want to ask what's y'all thoughts on that, right? Because usually when I come back on it, I'll be like, I don't like watching men play volleyball either. But I love watching women play volleyball. I don't like nobody playing rugby. The fuck if you a man or a woman.
That's just stupid.
Also, I love watching men and women run track. When it comes to tennis, I'm okay with watching men play, but if you really want me to sit and watch it, I gotta see two good looking black girls play. I don't even want to watch two white girls play. So my point is why is it, and I'm asking from y'all perspective, what is this aura about? If I sound like women's basketball, why this energy? Why get a different energy as opposed if I say I don't like some of the other stuff I said, but then it's okay if I say I watch women's volleyball? Who want to speak on that?
Because it's like nowadays motherfuckers try to force you into shit. Man, I say this all the time, bro. Everything ain't everybody's cup of tea. If it ain't my cup of tea, I ain't gotta watch. Now, me personally, it depends on who playing. I watch.
Yeah,
that's just me though.
Now, I like watching women's college basketball, but to get me to watch the W, fuck that shit. I mean, I ain't know if I can. The hell with that shit.
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
I'm the same way. I'm the same way.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Same way.
Yeah, I'm the same way too.
I can watch college women's basketball. I cannot stomach that W. I cannot.
And you just get more passion, especially with college football and college basketball. You get more passion in the women's college basketball compared to the WNBA. And I'm sorry, that's not a shot to the WNBA, but from what I've seen from not only in person but also on TV, more people are going to women's college basketball games compared to the WNBA. If you got a problem with that, talk to the people that go to the women's college games. Talk to them, not me.
And you know what I noticed? You want to know one of the reasons why I will watch a college, female college basketball game more so than WNBA? Because oddly enough, it seems like the college women's basketball, they're more feminine. I see more femininity. I don't see as much butch as much. Am I tripping or is it just me?
All right, let's clear it up a little bit, because it is true that the college game is better, but a part of the reason why the college game is better is because there are more players that are good on several different teams. So now you got this person going against this person's team. Oh, the next couple of nights is this person against this person. Oh, we got a real good one with the superstar of this team going against a super stud star of this team. So that's the issue, right? Yeah, and then the way that it's marketed with the college basketball, it's marketed better. The playoff system, one shot, one kill, it's better. It's a little better. Right now in the WNBA, there aren't that many teams. So yeah, it's gonna be a little down. It ain't gonna be the same as all that. But and this is just my opinion, fellas. I'm not saying that any of y'all got to like it because I like it, because I happen to like the WNBA. I can literally watch it. I think these girls are really talented, and that's pretty much all I care about. Their sexualities and how they look, and to me, that don't really mean a hell of a lot. Don't get me wrong.
That shit important to me.
Wait. Don't get me wrong. Don't think that I'm not a man and I don't notice that there's a pretty young lady right there or whatever. I'm a man. I see her. But even if she wasn't that pretty, if she can put that dang on ball in that basket, she got my attention. And I don't care what you look like doing. So that's just me though, y'all. I ain't saying none of y'all got to like I am.
Okay, dude. Right,
so Quality got that Quality. You got that special cable package that you got Lifetime, don't you? That's why you watching all them goddamn WNBA games. I see what's happening here.
No, Lifetime. I don't know what that was. I think that was the special. That's the special girl channel, right? The girl station, right?
Yeah. That Hallmark channel.
Yeah, the Lifetime of the girls. I think my wife and them talk about that one. Yeah.
Hey, but can I say this though? So y'all say something like as far as the attendance of the college game compared to the WNBA, right? You also got to put this into play too. They go to college. They have the bagging of a whole university. That's why them stands are packed like that. Most of them be students. And they gonna come support they whatever college they at, they gonna come support the team. I ain't got nothing going today. Let's go to the girls' basketball game type shit.
Big Yogi, I'm not saying I'm watching it because of everybody watching it and the marketing. It's just more entertaining to me, and they're more feminine.
Because you got better matchups.
I feel you. And like
y'all don't know this one word I keep bringing up.
Femininity.
Look, if I want to watch some people that look like men, I'd just rather watch real men. That for me is just simple as that. I can't. don't know what else to tell you. Okay, I'm gonna say this. If I go to a strip club, if some motherfucking strippers come out there looking like this, I don't want to be there no more. That's all I'm saying, dog.
Don't say what you just said as far as that one either, right?
That's the best example I can use. I don't want no mask. I don't want no studs coming out of the strip out the back.
You just gonna go get some wings? Say fuck the strippers, huh?
I'd probably be scared of the wings at that point.
That motherfucker still gonna be shaking her ass in your goddamn face. While you waiting on them goddamn lemon peppers to get warm.
Damn.
Bro, that's all I'm saying. If I come to a strip club, I want to see the most feminine females come out, bro. I don't want no masculine females coming out in no two-piece or some basketball shorts and a white beater, bro.
Hey, sustained.
Hey, boy, she gonna be looking like she was in your goddamn closet. she in your goddamn clothes getting dressed.
Hey, she walk up on you smelling like men's cologne.
Yeah. God,
yo, I'm trying to have a good image, guys. Come on,
that's some nasty work.
You ain't gonna have that on this motherfucker.
Oh, that's gone. That is gone.
Hey, bro.
You better be goddamn lucky the world's greatest ain't here. You better be damn lucky.
Boy, we lose so many endorsements in the show. It's ridiculous.
Oh, you done lost everything. You got
RJ ain't gonna never come on at the world greatest to get on this motherfucker.
What a world after he get us all taste of the world.
What's up, baby?
Lord.
All right, so let's go to the next topic. Mute your mics. This is a segue subject too, so mute your mics.
This is 75-60. What a performance. Take it in, Taylor.
Okay. That was Taylor Townsend. She's kicking ass right now. So first off, before we get into the conversation, I want to say shout out to her. Congratulations. She's ripping shit up. She's not playing. She's kicking ass. She's advanced. Also, I'm quite sure a lot of y'all are aware there was an altercation between her and a white player who lost to her. I'm gonna say my thoughts on it, and then I'm gonna let him go after me, and then Quality. I have no problem with celebrations, and even if Taylor did too much, right, or taunting or whatever you want to call it, two wrongs don't make a right. I think just if you feel someone else was being unprofessional back does not make it okay. You just made two wrongs. You know what I mean? You just made two wrongs out of one wrong, right? So I don't think she should have did that. I don't think she should have came at Taylor like that. Maybe if you would have said what you said in the interview, or maybe in another interview outside of that or whatever, cool, have a right to tweet. I'm definitely one person who respects amendments and our rights. But the problem that I have, and this is the same problem that I have in women's sports in general, and something that I've seen become a very big trend, is these women displaying high levels of masculinity. Now, y'all just sat there and saw that video. Now, do I need to play it again?
Was it the flex point?
That shit is masculine and it's not cute. And I don't like that. That shit is manly as fuck. That's what men do. It's the gorilla stance. And she not only did it, she stretched it out.
Yeah, she
that
held
shit
it for a
not
minute.
cute to me, and I don't like it. And to me, that is unprofessional because it's unladylike to me. And I think anything that a woman do that's unladylike is unprofessional. And so I just want to know y'all thoughts of that. I mean, I respect it if you agree with it or disagree in it, but I mean,
hey, Rock, I just got to.
I mean, look at this shit, bro.
It's 60. What a performance. Take it in, Taylor. That last serve.
Hey, Rock, so I got a question for you on that, though.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, I play sports. I'm saying almost all my life, so I understand a dog mentality, right? So you saying as a woman they can't have like a dog mentality? I mean, they play a sport.
Fuck no.
They play a sport, nigga. They trying to win.
I don't give a fuck. You don't never supposed to get outside of your femininity or your masculinity. I don't want a woman having a dog mentality. She need to have a cat mentality.
So you go sit up here and judge this woman off the sport she played, her dog mentality based on the woman that she is off the court or off the field?
Nothing a woman does should make her act like a goddamn man. Nothing. And sports is not a justification. Hear me out.
I'm listening.
There are millions of black women around this motherfucker walking around now, ain't never played a goddamn sport, and they acting the same way. It's bigger than her. This is a trend that I'm noticing. These women are becoming too goddamn masculine, Kenfo. And what is happening is it's starting to leak into the sport. The sport is not why they're doing it. It's a trend inside of black culture. Just like these athletes, like these athletes and shit. These athletes didn't used to wear tattoos and act thuggish and want to be in gangs. But look what has happened. The culture has leaked into them.
So white girls don't do that?
I didn't say they don't. But what does it have to do with how we act in our house?
But you making it a black thing as if other races don't.
That's what I'm talking
about. I just mean that.
Why you see, this is what I don't like when we do. We go, well, what about the white people? What's going on in our house?
Well, ultimately, we got to look at it this way, though. See,
yeah,
it's not even about the fact that you may not like it. That's them. They gonna do what they do. Ain't nothing as far as her celebration now, the culture and all that. You know, it's bigger than this now, because now you got to go back to the fact that you got so many men that are wearing the tight pants that we saw at the beginning of the goddamn thing. So now it's almost as if we're switching roles these days. So that go your first issue right there, and then now you go to the heart of that problem. That's possibly, well, I ain't gonna even say pot. That has a lot to do with the fact that there are no fathers in these people's lives, these kids' lives, and stuff like that. So they're growing up with mother and the mentality of what women think. That's the way the young man is starting to think now. Look at how emotional they are. You can't say nothing about them without them retaliating. They damn near gonna kill somebody just because they said something about it. You know, you hear little stupid shit like that for which and I don't mean kill, I'm sorry, unalive someone due to the fact of that. You know, you got these things, you got these emotions that these children are carrying, and it's mostly, in my opinion, because they're raised from single mothers. So it goes deeper than this.
And I agree, deeper than that. But just understand, us on this podcast and me calling it out, unfortunately, that is always going to be the result of our actions, regardless of why we got here. If I go rob a bank, it doesn't matter how fucked up my childhood is. I'm going to jail. So I'm just saying, look at it like that. You're totally right. And I did notice I have not seen her father nowhere in the games, nowhere in the crowd. All I see is her mom and her aunt. And I get it. But guess what? It don't protect her from the consequences of podcasts and people like me. I do not like that. That shit is unattractive. She literally now what not the minute somebody call her big back, then she gonna be talking about we talking down on. But you
that back was big.
But
okay,
you
but see, that will address my point right there. That's gonna address my point right there. This is what I mean by soft. This is what I'm really mean right. And Camilla said something about the white girl said that she had no class. Okay, so okay. This woman saying that you got no class is enough to make you act a way because of that. Okay, so what? She got an opinion, and her opinion is that I got no class. I probably think she got no ass. Oh well, Here we go. That's just an opinion. No, it's an opinion. Her opinion is what she said. My point is this: certain things don't deserve you to have to retaliate. You don't have to retaliate on certain things. Certain things shouldn't make you feel like you got to say something back just because she said you had no class. And that go back to anything that somebody say to you.
Like you literally
whooped their ass. Don't mean it's true.
That's like somebody talking shit to you after you to knock them out. You don't give a fuck. I'm gonna let you talk trash.
Do what you want. I done it.
Yeah, hey man, but like, come on, man. Let's be real. You knock a nigga out, he talk shit. When he talk shit to you, you knock him out, and then you gonna stand over here like, yeah, nigga, I'm him. Fuck is you talking about? That
yeah.
That's like the same thing. I'm gonna turn around and say my fucking hand hurt because I ain't used to fighting, nigga. That's why I don't fight.
Let me tell you this story, and it's not a quick story. It's just an example. There have been situations where someone may have said something or did something to me to make me want to fight them. You want to know one of the reasons why I didn't fight them? Because me whooping their ass would have made me look bad because everybody know I can whoop that person's ass. So why would I even do that, Kenfo? Sometimes it's just certain people. You just got to be like, man, I ain't going to even. I get it.
It's not worth it, man.
It's not worth it, dog.
Yeah, but sometimes you got
to let them talk this shit, bro, because
you show me the time. Like the only time I feel like you defend yourself like that is somebody fucking with you. So I mean, like you getting like somebody touched you, somebody swung on you. You defend yourself at that point. There ain't no fucking words you can say to me that's gonna make me even look your way if I don't agree with what the fuck you talking about.
Hey, I say it all the time, man. There's a law called the freedom of speech, man. People actually have the right to say what they want. It don't mean the next nigga gonna abide by it. Somebody else might knock your ass out or shoot you, but that don't mean I gotta do it. You know what I'm saying?
So was it the same time that woman got mad at her, or I guess when they went to go shake hands, she had something extra?
Another match.
That's what she's talking about. Okay. The woman said she had no class.
But when she did this, that wasn't even the same match. She does that a lot. But I noticed this trend, and it's not just in sports. It's just females in general. They talk like niggas. They do nigga shit, and it's like, and what I'm seeing is, as I'm showing, is because it's spilling into the professional arena now. This was normally the place where people more acted a certain way. You know what I'm saying? They more carried themselves more professional. A man more acted more manly. A woman more acted more feminine. But come on, man, that shit, and that's a part of the reason why I can't stomach the WNBA.
I know in the early 2000s, man, I used to substitute teach, and I kind of noticed that in how these little girls start to get more masculine, and these little boys are more feminine in school, and you could see it because these, it was taboo in our town. I don't know how old some of you guys are. I'm 50 years old, so it was rare you see two girls fighting. That was just something you just didn't see back in, when I was in high school in 94, when I was in college in 95, it just wasn't happening like that. But in 2001, too, man, these chicks are knuckling up. And these dudes. Oh, well, but how often was it happening? Is it happening as often as it is now? Now these girls
they
just
fight more than the niggas.
Yeah, man, come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It was probably one time in school year you had two chicks fighting over dude, you know what I'm saying? Because he done left you for another dude, or she sucking your man's dick and you mad because you didn't get to suck it first. Some stupid shit like that they was fighting over. Man, you looked at my man wrong, so now you got to get these hands. That's how it was. And I'm watching these little girls, I'm like, God damn, what's wrong with these little heifers, man? Why they have fighting like this? And the two boys, they keep talking, chirping, but they ain't busting the goddamn grade. But these girls, it took 2 words and they gone. They gone at it. Dudes, back in our days, knock the stick off my shoulder. I bet you won't swing. What the hell? That's how these dudes are doing now. You knew the 2 dudes were scared. They wouldn't really want. Y'all don't phone fight. Y'all just talking. But that's how these dudes are operating now. They ain't trying to fight. Not really. But them girls, they have no problem going at it. So I understand what you're saying when they saying they more masculine league. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. And so what she was doing, man, maybe she identifies that, man. We was talking about studs in the WN. Maybe she identified. So we can't fault her for being doing that gorilla pose and talking about she got big nuts if that's what she was doing. I don't know what she was doing. Maybe that's what she was doing. And she was just claiming her sexuality. Let you know she's a bulldagger and she proud to be. So, Rock, we can't be mad at her if she's masculine because she identifies that. It's 2025. We got to acknowledge this now.
Yeah.
So, Rock, I got a question for you, fam.
Hold on, Miguel. Can you hold it? I'll let you ask that question next. This segue is just going to add value to your question. All right, give me a minute.
Guy, I couldn't be with a masculine man because I'm masculine. So if I was to find the guy that just so happened, you know what I'm saying, it just connects and that's just what's meant for me. I would really want him to be feminine. I want him to shut the fuck up and cook and clean and do all that type of shit. I feel like that's cool. Like, okay, it works. We balanced. Is he gay?
Bitch, you got me fucked up.
God damn.
See, again, it's not about the sport. This shit is bigger than the sport. This mentality has leaked into the sport, the female psyche who happens to be in sports.
Hey, I think
this is a sickness going on, dog.
I think this is a generational thing, bro. I think this is a generational
thing. Well, we know that it's getting worse.
Yeah, but this is a generational thing because she look young as hell. And we always talk about how these men.
I can't even take her serious because of how young she was. To me, what she said didn't really mean
that's
nothing.
That's the problem. We cannot take them serious. They're
fucked crazy.
Up. She's still in the dope.
That's crazy.
Look, that's what your sons. That's what your sons gonna have to deal with. Our sons got to deal with this shit. Our sons got to deal with. Our sons gonna be entertaining women like this. Talking to women like trying to get some ass from women like this. And hopefully, Lord forbid, they try to reproduce with a woman like this.
The simps will be entertaining niggas like women like this. Ain't no men, bro, that got a male figure and a male backbone in their home to say, nah, nigga, we ain't doing that. They not entertaining women like this. That's them simp niggas that can't get none. Just
big brother. Let me say it again. They will entertain it. They will entertain it. They won't. Look, these kids don't see color no more. Back in our times, she can't use a comb. Don't bring her home. They don't ride off that mentality no more. They okay with the snow bunnies. They okay with the little Mexican girls. They okay with the Asian women. They don't care. So a woman like that talking, they good with it because you know what they're gonna do? DoorDash for them. They can't cook either. She can't cook. We just gonna eat out all the time, knowing they can't afford it, but they're gonna find a way to do it. And they will entertain a woman like it and do everything like it. We say that our sons have to deal with these type of women. Either that or don't be with a woman. These traditional women are not like that no more. They're not built like that no more.
Yes. Hey, what's up, fam?
Yeah. I mean, we could debate the numbers, but I can say this, that these type of women are more than likely gonna die alone, or they're gonna be used up to watch, because the men that do put up with it, eventually they'll grow a spine. Nobody's gonna stick with that.
That's true. That's true.
Or they gonna be one that's gonna put them in their place.
You can put you can put the softest dog back against the wall. If you back him up in that corner enough, he gonna bite. He gonna bark.
He gonna bite you. He gonna bite the shit out
Yeah,
of you.
that's true. That's true.
But I agree with what both. I agree with both of y'all sentiments. But that was my point. That's why I added that segue, because I wanted to make sure y'all know I wasn't just focused on the particular person. I was more wanting to focus on a particular issue, because I'm seeing this getting worse and worse in the Black community, where our these women are becoming more and more masculine. Even if they are walking feminine, their mindset is becoming super masculine. You know what I'm saying? Now, Bambi, did you see that video?
Yes, I did.
What are your thoughts?
We're glad to have you here again.
What's up, my baby?
Hey.
This is my boy Hink in the building. I know you haven't met him yet, but you probably have seen him if you into podcasts.
How you doing, man? How you doing?
Good.
All right, so Bambi, based off what you just saw, what are your thoughts on the state of the Black woman as a whole? We know everybody's not like that, but what's your thoughts on the state of the Black woman with watching this woman with this particular mindset? Because as you know, I say one person speaks for a million. So what's your thoughts on this?
She can't speak for me, first and foremost.
No, I said a million. No, a million, not you.
I know. I can't be a part of that million, though.
Yeah, for sure.
She's wrong. I'm sorry. I am very feminine. Don't get me wrong. I'm masculine when I have to be, and to myself. But if there's a man involved or there, cool. I'm not taking out no trash. I'm not doing none of that. If I got a man,
whoa. Say that again. You say you are you masculine
when I'm with myself, not if I'm with a man.
Expound.
I get it. So as a woman with, I'm a young woman. I'm very independent, right? I don't have that dependency. So that dependency has to be understood. So if I'm with myself, I'm not finna be sitting up here, oh, a damsel in distress all the time. Put your big girl drawers on and figure it out.
So you're a big girl. You being a big girl, you're not being masculine.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's better. That's better.
All right.
Yeah, I would probably be trying to push that narrative than trying to be masculine. You say that's a turn off.
No,
that's not good.
But back to the whole. So I was listening and watching at first. I do agree that women are definitely masculine as fuck and almost more masculine than men. That's just like there are some men that are more feminine than women. I've literally had to do myself like, wait a damn minute, is that a... Like, I've literally had dudes give me tips. And I'm like...
Tips on what?
Unfortunately, it checked out. And I was just too stunned to speak.
God damn.
Like, it just had me like, what the fuck?
This is nasty.
Then I have a homegirl. She telling me her problems with her man. But I told that nigga, we ain't finna be doing none of that shit. First of all, that's not how you get your man back. Cause what? Like, she was, I don't know. I tell her all the time, bro, you really a hood nigga in a female body. Like, there is no way. Then there was a trend called Women and Men Feels. That right there,
Lord.
That just turned it up.
Well, there's a couple things wrong in this story, ma'am. You called her bro. That's some masculine. That's that masculine. And the fact that she's telling you her problems with her man is another issue that I have. I don't believe in that. So if she's telling another woman about the problems with her man, that's a bad thing. Because if you got a problem with your man, you need to go talk to your man. Don't talk to you, ma'am. Nothing against you. I'm sure you probably had great advice. But the conversation should have been between her and her man, not her, a man, and Bambi. Unless y'all got that type of relationship.
It's a 50-50 thing because how can I put it?
Yeah, everybody should be in your business though.
That's understandable, but I'm not gonna lie, he made some valid points. He told her, like, you acted too much like a nigga, bro. Like he said something else though, but she wasn't understanding what he was saying. He was basically saying, like, you being too masculine, bro. Like, I'm not finna sit up here and be big dog versus big dog. Like, that's not how this work. And I was like, friend, he right. He right. You be wearing your lashes and bust down, but
so basically she came to you for the validation of what he was telling her. Like, am I like this?
Yeah, pretty much, because they know I'm the friend. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna be honest with you, but I'm not gonna be honest with you to have you like feeling offended. I'm gonna dumb it down for you to understand why. I'm not just gonna be like, oh girl, yeah, you right. No, bitch, you was wrong all around. Sorry.
So you see what I'm talking about? Why couldn't she just trust her man and what her man say? I'm your man. I love you. I'm with you. Why do you got to go get somebody else's verification? You shouldn't get your verification from another individual other than your man. And your man trust what I say to you because I love you and I want nothing but the best for you. And the fact that you undercutting me, because that's pretty much what you're doing. True. You're undercutting me, asking another individual, whether it's a man or woman, I don't give a goddamn, is what I say true. What she should have did was, as soon as he said it, she should have had some type of self-reflection and a come to goddamn Jesus meeting and said, am I really like it? And then remember the scenarios that he may have, the examples he may have gave you or he may have gave her. And think about, yeah, I did kind of act out of character with this. I was wrong when I said this to him. I was out of line when this happened. And that's what should have happened. Instead, I got to go to my girlfriend who I know is going to either more likely kiss my ass and tell me a lie and not be honest with me.
Not this one. Not this one.
I'm saying majority. I got you, baby.
Yeah,
but
you're definitely right. Majority.
Will tell you a lie because we know a lot of ladies love to hear a lie. They can't stand the truth.
Yes.
And so she gonna go there, get that validation, and then she gonna go back and cuss his ass out. Your punk ass don't know what you talking about. My girlfriend said this and this and this and this, and I don't be like that. Ain't how you need to check yourself. Come on, man.
And then Hink, most likely the girlfriend that they're going to get validation from is the single miserable bitch. My bad. All women
and the unhealed one. And the unhealed one. Let's add that in there.
Let's take it even deeper. She's trying to get her way in. She seen a crack. She realized he's a good man. And now she putting her goddamn bid in.
T-Bang.
God damn, it's some nasty work out here in these streets.
What's up, y'all?
But let's do this too, Bambi, because
Yeah, and then after you quality, we're gonna go to the next subject. So
all right, I want you to be, and I know you're a real friend and all this here, but my thing is this: why we always need the friend validation? Why we need the friend validation?
I can speak from when I used to be one of them, because I used to be one of them. Oh, friend, ain't like that no more. It's more so of bitches be scared to be disliked. Honestly,
you lost me right there. So.
I'm not gonna lie. Bitches hate to be disliked. Bitches hate to be the bitch that walk in the room and they look like, ooh, there she go. Ooh, there she go. Bitches don't like being like that. Bitches like being fitting in with the crowd, watering themselves down, just fitting in. That's not how that work. So I mean, one single shit, they're all single.
Yeah. All right, well, we ain't gonna tackle it too long. That's some good shit. All right, so what's up, T-Dot?
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all doing?
T-Dot, what go down, T-Dot?
I'm doing all right, man.
So
what's up, Big Yogi? What's going on with you, brother?
Cooling, man. Another day.
Yes, sir. Brother Quality, what's up? What's going on, Heat? I ain't met you before, brother.
What's up, man? How you doing, brother? Yes, sir. Right on.
All right. Peace to the sis. Miss Bambi, how you doing, sis?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Nice to meet you.
Mute your mics. We're gonna go and continue this journey down these black issues that's hurting us right now. Mute your mics.
Time you ever make them know anything, I'll tell you anything. But you tell the world.
What you got, bro?
Yes, you can.
Hey,
I don't have your number. Whatever.
well, give it to me. If you ain't give it to her,
Listen.
Yes, sir.
Promises. Make promises. Just we'll keep promises. Whatever you anytime you ever make them know anything, tell me. I'll tell you anything. But you tell the world.
what you got, bro?
Yes, you can.
Hey,
I don't have your number.
Whatever.
well, give it to me. If you ain't give it to her,
So, as most of you know, what should be the most important, what should be the most unimportant news in black culture is unfortunately the most important news in black culture: snitching. But we're gonna tackle the situation. So basically, Young Thug, who quote unquote considered himself the ambassador of not snitching, turns out to be the snitch. He even begged the police that he'll tell him some information. I'm so, man, you know, it hurts to say certain things, but you know what they say, man, the truth hurts. It's almost embarrassing to be a African American nowadays. Now, I can speak for me. It's cool. I don't have a problem. Don't nobody else feel like that. But I got to wake up in this skin. And this skin matches millions of others who are considered African Americans. So it's hard for me to separate myself from that, even if I say I'm not them, of which I know I'm not, but then I am them. I'm black. I am an African American. It ain't nothing I can do about that. So as much as I would like to verbally disassociate myself with them, I can't. It's impossible. So as a whole, how can we not see that this is how I view black African Americans? We're in the hospital and we got 30 gunshot wounds. And you got the surgeons and the nurses, and they're both having a meeting saying, damn, which hole do we close up first? Knowing that it doesn't matter, you're bleeding out. Is there enough time? Is there enough skill of the surgeons? Is there enough blood left in us to survive? T-Dot, what's your thoughts, man? Why is this shit so damn important to us, man?
What's the question?
It really ain't a question, man.
Just my thoughts on the thoughts on him snitching.
Now, just black culture and how this is more important than politics. What's things that are more have more of an impact on our lives and our kids and our kids' kids. And here it is, the biggest news in the black community is snitching.
I think that man, hip hop. So as we got black culture has a lot of subcultures in our community. So you got like hip hop culture, you know, you got the nerd culture, you know, you got street culture. So I don't know, man. I try my hardest not to use one lens to view all of us. I just think that hip hop culture in general is too focused on wanting to be from the streets versus kind of explaining what goes on in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a difference. So that's like a subculture, man. I don't when I go out into the world and I interact with people, it's not really based on hip hop culture like that, man. Just in my experience. But the hip hop culture should like rebrand itself somehow or another. So I don't know, man. I'm from the hood, man. I ain't from the streets, so I leave it alone. To be honest with you, I don't even I don't speak too much about the streets like that. I got most of my homeboys from the streets, but myself, man, I didn't involve myself in street activities, man. I'm just from the hood, so hey, man, I just stay in my lane with that. I'll be honest with you.
So, Hink, let me ask you this. I'm gonna be honest. Like, okay, Hink, I hate rappers. I hate any man that feels proud to call himself a thug or a street nigga. I think thugs are the roaches of the earth. And I think it's gotten so bad for us that our ignorance has leaked into the professional world to the point to where we see educated Black men and women are showing ghetto-ness on a level where, okay, I accept that this is me. Even the athletes want to be gangbangers. You know, we've developed this undying need to be connected to the perception of us that has been haunting us. What's your thoughts on this? Has it, you know what I mean? Are we too far gone?
I think people of our age we are, but our sons and our daughters, they have a chance. So we got to make sure we are involved, educating them, teaching them, learning them, as well as being an example for them. That shit ain't cool. It never was cool. But there was a point where I guess it was supposedly cool to be that. 2025 is not okay. Because we see the results of this bullshit. And for all those who call themselves street dudes, they end up snitching, talking, running off at the goddamn mouth. They do it on a regular basis. It shows once that law comes into play, once them federal charges come up, oh, they start singing. Man, they start thinking whatever they got to do to get themselves out of the situation, they gonna tell. Even a dude that's supposed to be the hardest, toughest, strongest, baddest dude gonna go out there and run his goddamn mouth. So let me say this. It's not snitching unless you on them street dudes. Now, if you're in that street life, you in that life, they may consider that snitching. That's snitching. Average citizen like myself, I ain't snitching. I'm just telling what I see. Call me a snitch if you want to. You can kiss my goddamn ass. I got too much to lose. I ain't trying to help out. I'm not saying that. I want my neighborhood, my community, I want to continue to be nice, beautiful, and a place where I can live and raise kids and grandkids and great-grandkids and all that good stuff. But I can't do it if I see something going wrong and I don't say anything because I'm too scared, worried about what somebody gonna call me or think about me. I'll kiss my ass. As long as me and mine safe and I get you up out of here because you ain't doing this criminal activity, I'm okay with it.
Gotcha. All right, Bambi. I'm going to continue this conversation, but again, I'm adding layers to it. I want to share this, and then I want you to continue the conversation. Okay, Bambi? All right, mute your mics.
It's just me and OG Snoopy and look like I'm in that booth. I'm a blood, yeah, crib. He say cause I say Snoopy. It's just me and OG Snoopy and look like I'm in that booth. I'm a blood, yeah, crib. He say cause I say Snoopy.
So, Bambi, I want to add two layers to this conversation. So, that Sexy Red, popular rap star, and Snoop Dogg. Let me make this known. Snoop Dogg is a fucking grandfather. He lives in one of the richest neighborhoods in California, Calabasas. He lives in a mansion. But yet, he still sells gang life to these kids who don't have the money, who don't have a father, who don't have the protection he has. And he's still claiming a gang that has killed hundreds of thousands of people. Then you have a young lady by Sexy Red who loves letting everybody know she's a blood, which is weird to me because when you think about it, like, okay, she's a female, she claims a gang. Gang bang is a porn where a lot of guys are hitting her. And if guys get jumped into gangs, it makes you wonder, what do the woman have to do to get in the gang to become
they get fucked in?
Banger?
They get fucked in.
Hold on. I'm asking Bambi, then you. So, Bambi, what's your thoughts on this? How much of this is the YN's fault, and how much of this is, and I'm gonna call it out, the oldest fault? Because you have Snoop, he's a fucking 60-year-old gang nigga. This shit is scary. It's like we're losing on every end. The elders fucked up, the youngsters fucked up, the people in the middle fucked up. It's like a sports team with no coaching staff.
Just running around trying to figure it out. The blind lead the blind. So I can only speak for me. Me personally, I listen to music.
Speak in general if you can, but if you choose to speak in personal, cool. But this is a general conversation, so go ahead. Because
Okay, I'm gonna speak for me first.
Okay.
Cause it's easier. I listen to music, but I don't live through music. What I mean by that is, you catch me on a Saturday, I didn't turn down all my assignments. I just got a buzz down. I'm very much City Girl, Megan Thee Stallion, Sexy Red on a couple of verses, not a whole song. Yes, I got a Don Julio bottle on top of my head. But come Monday morning, I'll be sitting in front of that computer doing them assignments. Come 10:50, I'm clocked in very professional. Who you seen Saturday, who you see Monday be two different people. So I can't really, like, people that actually live through music kind of irritate me. Because I just feel like at your big ass age, you really letting this music influence you? Like, you really letting this music tell you, oh, I just shot this nigga and I ain't go to jail, and you think that is the norm? You think that is cool? Like, you do realize the people that are dying are somebody's dad, brother, sister, somebody's relative. How would you feel somebody do it to you? They want to be so street, and then it's time to spin back and wonder why they get caught. You just sung about it. Like, what's that supposed to do?
Quality, what's your thoughts on that? Respond to that, and then I want T-Ben to respond because I seen T-Ben reacting. Quality, what's your thoughts on that? And then T-Ben.
I kind of agree with what T-Ben said earlier today. Excuse me. When he had said that you can't put everybody in that class, which I know we are not on this panel, so that's not what I'm saying as far as that any of us are doing it. But it's kind of hard to see everybody in the same lens because I do know there are different types of people and everything like that. Once again, what Hink said, I'm not gonna lie to you. In the neighborhood where I live in, I can let my daughter go outside. My son and them went outside, played, did their thing, whatever, but no words. And I'm not gonna lie, if I did see something that was causing a problem or whatever, I know me. My first step gonna be for me to go to the person. You know, hey man, you know, I don't want to cause no problems, but I do need you to understand I got mine out here. And so with them being out here, you gonna have to tone it down, you know, whatever. But after that, then I go to the different type of measurements. But I'm honestly say this too. It's not gonna really be me. It's gonna be that demon in that house that I got. Once she get a hold of it, then it's really she's I don't care who you are. She's going through the whole script. The laws, the homeowners association, the president of the neighborhood, the goddamn internet blog on it. Yeah, she's hitting every fucking thing there is to hit about it. So my way of approaching it is I'm gonna try to come to you man to man. She gonna do it a little different. So like we'll say, Hint would say, we there too. As far as what these young people are doing, it's it's pathetic. It's sad because it is mostly the young ones. But then, like I say, you got Snoop Dogg out here promoting that type of behavior. So, I mean, it damn near speak to what you're saying. The culture is trash, but I don't agree with that. But I do see why you say that.
Yep.
Quality. Them young bloods ain't gonna, they not gonna receive what you saying, talking about going out there. They gonna say, OG, take your old ass home. Ain't nobody hearing you out here. They gonna cut you straight out.
But look, that was me being the nice. That's the nice way. Yeah, I'm the nice way. Okay, when I go in this house and I tell the demon, I promise you're gonna see it then. Whatever I didn't say, she gonna make sure. She gonna get it right. She gonna have all the
I'm going the first route with. I'm going with the demon. Then I'm doing demon route. I ain't got time to give you a.
We not even going out there and playing.
Second chance. No, dog. I see it. I'm calling. Hey man, come get these motherfuckers. Come get them.
All right, T-Dot. I seen you had one. I seen the kind of respondents. So I was gonna let you add out.
I was agreeing. The sister Bambi was talking about, I don't know about everybody, but I listen to my rap music. As I gotten older, I listen to much less of it. I don't listen to too many like new rappers. But yeah, I think that part that it's a time and a place for it. But man, it's kind of like, what do we expect? Coming out the 80s and 90s, the way that our households were set up, and here we are. Those children are grown now. They had children. They didn't have that kind of structure in the household. No kind of discipline across the board. Wasn't raised by a lot weren't raised by fathers in the home. Raised by the streets. Looked up to the celebrities. Now they our age, a little bit older, had children. So man, it's kind of par for the course. It's sad, but what do we expect, man? It wasn't like it shouldn't be a shock of what I'm getting at. Like, I think a lot of people saw this coming in the 90s. Because look, the 90s was crazy. It was crazy. I seen the game back in firsthand in LA, man. It was crazy. So, man, I just hope that now the us that's speaking out about it can reach the youth. And then when they, the ones that's being born now, a little bit older, when 20, 30 years, 40 years pass by now, we can see some improvements. But right now, man, things got to run their course. And it's really nothing we can do about it because it's the youth you got to train up, man. The grown people, man, they ain't listening.
Yeah.
You ain't reaching nobody in their 20s, 30s, and 40s right now, man. You got to talk to the ones that's, adolescents and younger.
Yeah. Gotcha. So I want to add another layer, and then I want to ask you another question based off on what you just explained. Okay, so y'all mute your mics.
He said he tryna talk to me, said send a check before I text. Never played about my nigga, bang by him if there respect. Every time a chick was speaking on me, I stepped on her neck. Every nigga I was dealing with, they do nothing but spin that check. I could chump, my brothers got that bucket jump. Was with your nigga yesterday and I'ma post it in my dump. I be sliding Acuras, I'm out the window just for fun. I ain't beefing with no chick who teeth look like she suck a thumb. Ain't no nigga been my bae, keep it.
So I want to add to that question. I'm gonna tell you what I don't like about when I see videos like this. It really pisses me off when you have people like Snoop Dogg. He beat a murder case, could have been locked up for 50 years, and he get a second chance on life. And then time goes by, he live in a lap of luxury, and then he faces another obstacle. He's beefing with his label owner. And he's so scared for his life, he has to ride around in his bulletproof Benz for 2 years before Master P comes save him. Then you got cats like NBA Youngboy, who basically idolize dope fiend. He goes in and out of jail, in and out of jail, in and out of prison, revoke parole, revoke probation. Looking at years on his life, catch gun charges while on federal watch. And then he finally gets out. And what does he do? He rap about killing a nigga on Nussie. So my question is, when y'all look at this video, man, These are babies. You can safely assume and look in that picture that some of them kids ain't even 17. And this is where we are. This is the reality. And so I know me and King had stated how we stopped trying to change overgrown niggas and they got to be 16 or less. And I'm not saying stop. But if we take this to a spiritual point, am I wrong if I say we got to let some of these motherfuckers die off? Their souls are gone. And we got to start from scratch. I'm not saying don't try to save them. Save what we can. But I don't think it's, man,
Hey, yo, Rock.
I'm at a loss for words, bro.
Hey, yo, Rock. I got something to say. All right, so cool. Check me out. Me personally, this is what I believe, right? I believe it's two kind of cultures within our skin tone culture. You got nigga culture and you got black culture. Us on this panel, I would consider us to be black culture. The black men, women that's out here doing what they supposed to do as they supposed to do it. Then you got nigga culture, the sexy reds, the bullshit we just seen, shit like that, right? That's just my opinion. Now, Snoop Dogg, right? It depends on what version of Snoop Dogg you get. You know what I'm saying? So, because of who he is and who he has been as far as rapping, right? He got an image to uphold, right? But if you check him off the records, this man, he started a youth football league. I don't know how many players in this youth football league and went to colleges, went to the NFL. You know what I'm saying? See, my personal opinion is Snoop needs to stop rapping. Put the mic down, because you sitting up here steady rapping and you got an image to uphold. You're gonna be pushing that bullshit that's fucking us up as a culture, right? Put the mic down, stop rapping, nigga. You got so much other shit that can bring you money. And then it ain't even about, to me, that's the part, but the part to me is the motherfuckers you decide to get on record song. You know what I'm saying? Get on records with Snoop. Like, man, come on. Come on, man, nigga 60 with grandkids, kids grown. Man, come on, man.
Mind you, Sexy has a lip gloss line, and one of the names of the chlamydia.
What?
Like,
yes.
Yeah.
You said what?
She has a lip gloss line. One of the lip glosses is called gonorrhea, and it's like this greenish.
Wow.
Like it. Yeah, it's very what.
And you gonna do a video with the bitch.
You know what, Rob?
I hate to say it, a lot of people my age like want to be Sexy Red, and I just don't get it. Don't get me wrong, I got my tattoos, I didn't have my color bust downs and this, that, and the third, but in a professional setting, no sir, buddy.
What the fuck is a bust down? I didn't heard that word about 18 times.
Oh, wig, how you don't know this already?
Because I'm a boy, Damon.
Don't gotta call you on an everyday basis. Get it together now. Come on now. Come on.
But see, man,
hold on, Big Yoga. Before we go to you, Hink gotta leave at 11, so I want Hink to give his thoughts on them. So Hink, should we let these motherfuckers die off or what?
Yeah, we ain't gonna have no choice. Look, the good book said everybody ain't gonna make it. I just hope it ain't your son. That's the only thing I can pray and hope for. It's not your kids that's gonna get left behind because for whatever reason, you know. It's just unfortunate that it goes on like this. That this is what happens. That this stuff allows people who are weak-minded allows certain music to influence you. Look, one thing you always got to make sure is pay attention to what your kids are intaking. You know what I'm saying? The eye to the soul is through the soul to the person through their eyes. And so pay attention to what they're watching, what they're listening to, and figure out what they're listening to, know what they're listening to. And after you sit there and watch, and just sit down, like I did with my son. I used to sit down. Why do you like watching? I ask you good questions. Why do you like watching this? What's entertaining about this? And I don't know. So if you don't know what's entertaining, then why you watch this bullshit? Why do you watch another dude play a video game on YouTube and you got the goddamn game download on your system? Why are you doing that? What's fun about watching another man, a person playing a game? So I would ask him something like that. What he's listening to, who his friends are. You got to interrogate your kids. I don't believe in privacy in my house. This ain't your house. This is my room. You just ball in my bed. You ball in this room. There's going to be a time you're going to have to get up and get out and get something on your own. And so I need to know everything that's going on in my home as much as possible. As much as possible. Know who your kids' friends are so they don't surround themselves with knuckleheads like what we're talking about that needs to die off. You don't want that because they can influence your kids. I know us people and men especially think we got more control. No, we don't. Their biggest influence is going to be their peers. I know you think it's going to be you, but guess what? Their peers are going to spend more time with them up, your friends, than more likely with you. You got 24 hours in a day, 7 to 8 hours to sleep. The other 8 hours they in school. By the time they get out of school, they got to come on. If they in extracurricular activity, say football, basketball, whatever sport they may play, that's 2 or 3 hours at practice. So by the time you get them, you're only going to get 4 hours. And you still got to eat. You still going to have to help them with homework if that's the case, and still going to find a way to get in the showers and do what you got to do and lay back down and do it all over again. Fortunately, maybe some of us have weekends we're free, able to do stuff. That's not if we're not working extra hours. We got to get some extra money to pay some bills because we behind or whatever the case may be. Hopefully, you're doing that and spending your weekends with your kids. Most of them not, and unfortunately, most of them come up with single homes, where it's mother-led or father-led, but they single homes. So now there's no education, there's no reinforcement. Then what? You gonna leave them to that goddamn idiot box to teach your kids? That's the worst thing you can do. I'll leave it there, big brother.
All right, that's what's up, man. Good shit, man. I appreciate you for coming on here. You definitely helped make the
sure.
show.
For sure.
We're a few subscribers from being monetized, man. So I appreciate just you all again just supporting us, man, as the show grow. You know what I mean?
For sure. As soon as you get monetized, I'll make sure I drop a few coins too.
Okay. Already.
Hopefully that's a goal. Y'all heard me. Make sure y'all subscribe to my brother.
I appreciate you.
Brothers, I'm sorry.
All right, I'll see you later, babe.
Hey, y'all have a safe night, man. Y'all be easy. Take care.
All right.
Peace, bro.
Right on.
All right. All right. So let me remove him from it. Okay, put you in the middle. Okay, so TB, and what's your thought, man? Do you think we gotta just die off? I mean, do you think they gotta die off? I mean,
yeah, man, they gotta run this course, man. Ain't nothing we can do about it, man. It's a song, man. Remind me of Big Crit got a song called Mixed Messages. It remind me of that. I don't know if y'all heard that or not. If you get a chance, listen to that song, man, because he talking the same thing, how we got all these different messages in our music. Yeah. But people gotta pick a side, man. Like brother was saying, Big Yogi, man, the brother is, he got a youth league. So you see all the good stuff he doing. You see him out there with kids. That's what you see right there, man. And you show that to somebody that hey man, look at Snoop, what he doing? Then he hop on you see a YouTube video, him with a song with Sexy Red talking about that. It's like they gotta pick a side, man. You can't this is one thing that I never understood. On one end, we say it's just entertainment, right? We talk about look at the movies. Nobody's doing what they doing in the movies. It's just entertainment. We say that. In the end, when a rapper come out rapping about whatever he's saying, people talking about that's not what he don't really do that. That's not his life. That ain't what he about. He's fake. And it's like, is it entertainment or is it not? I think because we in conflict with ourselves, we understand how powerful music is. That's why we saying don't write about what you don't do or don't push that onto the youth when you know the consequence of that or whatever. It's because we know, but we just like to be entertained, so we'll give it a pass. Say what you want to say, it's just entertainment. But then we say, okay, he lying in his raps. Be real what you say. But when they go to court, you can't use that in court, man. That was just entertainment. So, we got to choose the side and stay consistent with it. That's my take on it, man. It got to run its course and be consistent with the music.
Ben, I want to respond to that. Go ahead, Yogi. Go ahead.
And see, like, man, being a rapper, right? We gonna put somebody out there like the baby. He kill a nigga in Walmart, his rap cred goes up.
Man.
Right? Young Thug, you portray this person, but then you got allegations of snitching. Now it must, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I agree with you, nigga. Is it entertainment or is nigga what are we doing here? Right?
What is it?
I didn't see so many rappers, right? They used rap for the right reasons, man. Is to come up, you know what I'm saying, and get the fuck out. Once you got enough money established to go do something else, then you go and you do something else, get up out of the game if that's what you're gonna continue to be doing. Now, you got some rappers that still rap, bro. I don't hear them too much talking about that shit, but they still talk about it, like your Yo Gottis, your Jeezys. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then your T.I. getting on there, they still talking this kind of talk.
But his son went to private school.
But you niggas are so far removed from the shit. What are you doing? Like, what are you niggas doing, man? And then like he said, man, motherfuckers is weak-minded, bro, and they is following this shit. Why is you putting out these messages, bro? That's the shit that's pushing. Like, to me, honestly, I feel like all that shit is low-key pushing an agenda, man. Because they want black people, bro, to be a certain type of way. They don't want us to be successful and out here and doing what the fuck we're supposed to. They want us to be in the ghetto, killing each other, going to the liquor store every 10 minutes. They want this agenda, man. You niggas is
they need representatives. And they use these niggas like Snoop and Yo Gotti and even athletes. This is what I want to respond to you Yogi and Ben, right? This is what this made me thought of. You want to know what's part of what's hurting us, what I see? So, like, for example, and I fought the people and the persons who we give this hero energy to, right? So when I see something like how Taylor did her mannerisms, you know, the gorilla move and stuff like that, right? And I see the reaction of black people and how we get emotionally tied to it, and we almost take that whooping a white person's ass in tennis or winning a championship, or a boxer beating up a white boy or whatever, or a Mexican ass, like some black power move. And we almost take it as if like we done won the battle against white supremacy. But you want to know what that really is? Watch this shit. Y'all ever seen Gladiator?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when the slave won? But not only did he win the fight, he won the people. But you see, the people that glorified, first of all, the gladiator was a slave. And the people who he won were slaves. And somehow they felt this sense of emotional victory. But guess what? And what did the motherfucking king say? Kill him. He had no power.
He has no power. It's called moral victories, man. It's a moral victory. We got a lot of moral victories, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes it do feel good. I mean, I ain't gonna act like I don't feel good with something like that. It's like, man, it feel good to see that, but I understand that's what it is. It's not like it ain't nothing that's gonna be sustainable for us, you know. I think that I don't know when rapping became such like the salt, you know, the route that was sought after so much, but I think the focus should people, if they're gonna make music and rap, I get it, but get behind the business of music, and we can like just put the right people in the positions to push something that's better. Because right now, man, you know, it's all in the hands of Jews. And you know, they kind of, you know, it's to me, it's obvious that it's some type of agenda on what they want played on the airwaves. But if we just start focusing on ownership, the business side of the music industry, and just entertainment, because I think that's one of our resources is our entertainment. What we do, you know, like even though the way that it's presented to the world now is all we good for, but at the end of the day, that's a creative genius that we do have that can't be taken from us. We just got to get power in it. and we can push what we want to be pushed versus waiting on to get a deal or waiting to get that promotion and hey, rap about this. Here's a topic we want you to talk about it. So I think ownership in the business side is will help versus just wanting to do just a rap.
Gotcha.
But see,
I think you're absolutely right with it as far as the business side. But let's once again, y'all. Anytime we go down these holes, we got to go to what really the problem is. Okay, and so this is your first problem right here. Black people are controlled by money. So
that's true.
So you got Snoop Dogg, the name, everything that he's done good. Yogi pointed out all these good things that he did. You know what Snoop Dogg chasing? More money. And that is the reason why you got his old ass on that goddamn video with this girl sending out that particular type of message. It's not that Snoop Dogg is still that. We all know he ain't that no more. We know this dude ain't that. So that's not even the question. The question is, how much did they pay you to sit up here and degrade yourself and that person, that little girl, and down your people? And he did it for $1 amount. So there's your first problem. Now, your second problem gonna be the agenda that is pushed with the music, which means the who you say owned it, the what's their nationality?
The Jews.
The Jews. Okay. Now, what really strikes me as odd is this is a people that has kind of been treated similar to how black people were treated, but it seems like they carry the hatred to destroy a race. I don't know why. I don't understand. It don't make sense to me why. I don't even understand to me why hatred even exists, because it's so hard for me to hate people. I don't know. Like I say, it's just me. I'm crazy. But
no, you ain't crazy.
It's a hatred that goes there, and I don't understand why. Why do we want to kill each other? I would always think this world would be better. The more people there is, the more good people there is, the better we can all. I mean, just imagine what we can accomplish if we were all on that type of agenda. And as black people, go ahead.
Propaganda, man.
Here's what I want to say about that. I have to turn it around, man. Right? Here's why. Okay, so it's very easy and clear to logically identify the poison, right? But I have to admit that I think the good people like us are at fault to a certain extent. Martin Luther King once said, to be silent makes you just as much, make you just as dangerous as the oppressor. Right? And so, like, for example, can we admit and safely say that maybe our business tactics, our marketing tactics, the style or the act of communicating, engaging, and meeting together, or meeting of the minds, is it safe to say that maybe these gangbangers and street niggas is just doing a better job than us?
No, it's what T-Man just told you. Okay, so this is the second part.
Did you hear what I said, though?
Yeah, I heard you say it. I got you.
Seems like them motherfuckers having better marketing meetings of the minds than our ads. But it's like we're here
because they got more influence.
No, but I ain't talking about influence. I'm talking about like for example, they may have more influence, but they have more victims than supporters. We don't have more victims than supporters. I think we have more supporters than victims. So I think that there's areas where we can improve on connecting on a large scale. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying we're not doing nothing. We are. I mean, me and Doc, we met from that night. You know what I mean? So it's working, but I'm wondering, and I'm asking, I'm not saying we aren't. I'm just wondering, do you think maybe there's some areas where we need to do better as far as commuting, connecting, and financing
It's what T-Ben just said. T-Ben just told you. Why don't you see us wanting to be the owner of the company? Why we can't be where the Jews at?
I didn't say nothing.
Wait. Hold on. I'm getting there. I'm getting there though. You gotta calm down. Calm down and listen to me. All right. So here we go. The reason why we don't see it that way is because we idolize the people that want to be in front of the TV. We want to be the face.
I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the good, the guys who actually have the same mindsets as us. Who has the vision.
All right, let me say this then, Rob. All right, so check it out. So we talked, me and you had a conversation about this, and I had posted a video some months ago, and I was talking in the video I was talking about, and I got a point I'm making. In the video I was talking about people who sell drugs, right? Talking about like the average amount they make is less than what people can make doing things legal, like online. Like, for example, people say, I don't want to work for somebody, I want to do my own thing. I was saying, man, you can do your own thing without being illegal and make more money than what you would do selling drugs. The point that I was making is that selling drugs is marketed in a way, it's very appealing, the lifestyle that come along with it. Like, you don't work for somebody, you call your own shots. If you're a man, you get all the women, you got the cool look, you all the jewelry, you having a time of your life, right? But the issue is that all those same things you can still accomplish if you do something legal. It's just not marketed that way. It's like we talk about if you a square is seen as like, oh, man, he don't do nothing else. He ain't into nothing, he a square. But a square just means, man, I'm not here committing no crimes. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm not involved in nothing that's too crazy, and I'm just living my life. That's what a square would be. But a square he can own his own online business and still can take trips. And if he the type that want women around, he can have his women around. If you want to wear a jewelry, he can do that. You can still look cool, but it's not marketed that way. So I think that the street culture is marketed, it looks so appealing. What people want to join into is like, man, it's cool to do this. It's cool to have all these things, but you can have all that without watching over your shoulder, running from the police, killing your own, being nervous, having anxiety. All these things can come about in a legal route. But we talked about that, Rock. And I think to your point is that, I think that we could do better in marketing that type of like legal, legit lifestyle that doesn't bring harm to our people. So I get what you're saying. I understand your point.
Well, TB, that's what I was trying to say, but I couldn't get it out. So
I
was trying to say, man, I was trying to get there, but I don't know for whatever
that's my bad.
Go ahead,
it's on you, Pop.
Oh no, I mean T-Ben basically said what I was trying to tell you. It is the reason why a lot of this is happening. We don't value the ownership of owning the business. We want to be in front of the TV so that somebody can notice us, so that we can have the popularity, the fame. We value that more than what we value. That's why the money is the poison for us. We are puppets. They're playing us like puppets because I will give you a dollar amount and you will do whatever I tell you to do. And if I say I want you to shit on your people, you're going to do just that. If I got to up that dollar amount, I might will. Depending on how good you are at shitting on your people, I might up it. But that person that's shitting on his people, which we can talk about, such as Snoop Dogg, he's not even thinking of, hey, why don't I go on the level? I got enough money. I can do this. I can help my people. I can now help the public enemy groups and all that there come out and make them come out and show us a better way. I can help groups like that. But instead, he's a puppet. He's being controlled by somebody else on top of him, and they're doing it with the dollar.
But he owns his label, though.
Yeah, he owns that.
He ain't doing it. He's not doing that.
That's one of the reasons why I went at him, because it's like he's in a position where he's the owner and he's still putting out.
He ain't got a rap no more. But see, look, man. I want to say this, man. So y'all, I heard y'all say a couple of times about owning the record label and all this, right? So y'all wouldn't say that shit wouldn't even be too appealing because of the people that did that, like the independent route, like your Nipseys, your Dolphs. They mysteriously get killed. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna make it look like over somebody from their hood. Man, like Quasi said, that dollar is a powerful motherfucker. And honestly, I think deep into shit. You know what I'm saying? You look at all the smoke and mirrors that they put in front of you, make the thing who killed these people. But I think the shit is higher than that. That's just my personal opinion, right? Because they're showing you, hey man, you ain't got to sign with these people. You can do this shit yourself and become this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that one look too appealing. You know what I'm saying? As far as like control your own music, like a motherfucker like Snoop. I feel like even though he owned Death Row, he's a puppet in a way. He's still gonna push an agenda.
Yeah, that's what Quality probably was trying to say.
So you know what I'm saying? So man.
But can I say this though? Snoop. Can I say this, Big Yogi? They dying anyway. Shit, why should they give a fuck? They might as well go for the gusto.
But Snoop could also be one of those people that, yeah, he want his people to eat, but he don't want them eating better than him. So yeah, he got the power, he got the influence, but hey, you gotta realize people will help you to a certain extent until they realize you can exceed them, you can go past them, you can do way better than. Ain't nobody finna help you do better than them.
Bambi,
I think that I don't.
Because guess who tried to sign with Snoop?
NBA young boy,
Nipsey. Tried a bunch of times. He wouldn't sign.
I'm willing to almost bet because I don't know, man, but it's almost like, are these some of the artists is like the Snoop Dogg, you know, the ones that's a little bit older. It's almost like, man, somebody comes to them and tell them this is what you're gonna do. And if you don't do this, we'll take this from you. Because I'm trying to get in the benefit of the doubt, man. I'm trying my hardest to be like, man, I know he'll wake up and be like, I need to do this as a grandpa and say, you know what? Let me go hop on this track and talk about this and do this. It's almost like they can't say what's going on, but something going on to where they have to be put in these positions to do this stuff. And that's just me being given some grace. I could be wrong, but it just seemed kind of odd that you get to that age, knowing what the situations going on in the streets with our people. They're not dumb. And they still push this stuff out. It's like, man, for real, like, I don't know, man. I mean, maybe, you know, it could be their own choice, but I kind of find it hard to believe.
I kind of agree with what you're saying, because that's just like they blow smoke in every aspect. Like social media, for example, when Trump went and did the whole getting rid of the Department of Education, everybody was talking about, oh, I can't be on child support no more. Y'all do realize like this man is doing something bigger than just child support, right?
Everything is smoking.
But everybody was so hooked on child support and missed the whole thing. Like, do y'all realize a lot of kids really wasn't ready for daycare or preschool this year simply because they had to wait on a grant because of what he did? But everybody worried about child support.
Everything is smoking mirrors, man. They gonna
all the time, but people do not. People don't care.
They gonna throw some shit in your face, and then us as niggas, we gonna be so in tune. But then
over the smallest shit.
Whole time behind the scenes, it's a whole bigger motherfucking play going on, and you niggas are too dumb to see it.
But you really talk about the political side of the shit.
Man, I thought this.
They labeled as white or trying to be white. Why is being educated making you another color?
What happened to T?
I don't know. As soon as he said something, he went away.
He probably lost signal.
Yeah, he probably lost signal.
But speaking of that Trump thing and the education, I remember when that happened, and you're 100% right. Matter of fact, I went to Austin. With my wife, and we were down there because of that particular situation. It was a voters rally or something like that. We had to vote, but it was to support keeping the school systems in there. And I thought that was crazy in itself, that you were, as a president, are talking about taking away the educational system. And it's, I guess y'all have to know, that's predominantly black neighborhoods that he was taking it from. It's not going to be your nice areas, the Woodlands and all that there, or whatever nice areas in Atlanta. It's going to be the poor.
That's not true, Quality. That's not true.
It was. Yes, it was.
Not
I
true.
think the majority now. Make sure you heard it right.
That's not true, bro.
So can I ask a question? Because like I noticed something too, right? You don't get actual African American studies until you get to college, right? Do you feel like
And some of them are hard to take.
Hold on. Do you feel like that plays a part into what the fuck our culture turned into because they don't know the history of us and what the fuck we went through?
Nope, not at all. Nope.
So why would you say no? Because I feel like that's the
I'm gonna
reason.
tell you why.
I'm not saying it's the main reason, but
Because I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Should nobody be? You shouldn't be putting the You shouldn't be putting the responsibility of nobody learning about your people but your goddamn parents. That is not the fucking school's responsibility. Now, I'm going to tell you why. Because guess what? They have schools. If you want your kids to learn about themselves, put their ass in a black-owned private school, just like white people do. I'm just being real, bro. You can't depend on your oppressor to teach you about you. That makes no sense, bro.
But they teach us about them white people.
Duh. That's what they supposed to do, Kippo. I'm just being honest, bro. Listen, you know what I was taught? Your parents is your first teachers, your first doctors, your first nurses, your first nurturers, your first lawyers. They your first everything, bro. And we just got to do a better job as parents. You know what I'm saying? Teaching our kids homeschool. We supposed to homeschool our kids even if they going to school. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how many of us read books to our children? Some of us parents never read a book to our children. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have kids.
I can't fault that. I can't put that responsibility on the school system. Now, I can say this though, Big Yo. I'm talking about niggas as a whole. We love getting into politics when it comes to the popular elections, but we don't take advantage of the local elections where we can indoctrinate those demands in the school district and in the city district and stuff like that. That's where we get those type of rules implemented. You know what I'm saying? Because we are taxpayers. Our tax dollars hold more power in our local community than the goddamn presidential race. But we only as a people, we only get caught up in the conversation about the president. Maybe the governor, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
I don't give a fuck about none of them. I'm talking about the president. No.
Okay, I got you. Okay, yeah. But I think that's where we have to become more internal with each other from a community standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, here's my example. Okay, what about the Asian immigrants? What about this? What about all the other? So they should the white man teach them their heritage too? Hell, the whole school they gonna be full of goddamn teaching all these heritages.
but like, man, me personally, I feel like our history is so rich that just like the white man shit is rich. You know what I'm saying? If you want to call it that, I don't give a fuck about that. I'm black, but I feel like us is like our culture is history is so rich that it should be talked about. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
But let me say this.
Our culture is American culture.
Our culture is like art. It's only as valuable to the person that sees the value in it. It's not the white people's fault that we don't see value in our culture. I'm gonna give you an example. I've met black people that travel, right? And I hear motherfuckers say, yeah, you know, I done travel. Yeah, I travel. And I'll be like, where you done travel to? You want to know where most of the countries they travel to? White people country. You ever been to Africa? Nah. But guess who?
Hey, so
go ahead.
I was gonna say, you know, it's a mixed bag, man. You gotta consider what propaganda does, man. And it's extremely effective, and it's effective for a reason. Marketing and psychology that goes into propaganda, and it's like it's kind of like who on the planet views the Black American or African American in a positive light, like across the planet. Where do you think you could go right now where you'll have favor upon getting approached or greeted, just across the board? You don't have to answer just like a rhetorical question. But then when you talk about Africa, people don't go there because the way it is presented to us over here. Other than just hearing, it's beautiful, it looks nice, and we hear that, but we don't really see that. Now we have the internet, we can see it more. You know, it's better now. But growing up in the 80s and 90s, early 2000s, we wasn't just seeing beautiful images of Africa like that to at least want to go unless you into that kind of thing. You're gonna see beautiful European countries. You know, you're gonna see the beautiful resorts in Puerto Rico and in Mexico, but they're not showing what it looked like when you just go off the beaten path and you riding up and down the streets. Man, they ain't not gonna show that because it's not gonna look favorable. So yeah, we do have to do some research on our own. I understand that, but propaganda works. It really the purpose of it is for you not to know it's working. That's why it's so effective.
Because the images of Africa we seen is the 10 cents a day. You know
that's all we seen, man.
For real, that's all we seen, bro.
That's all we saw.
Beautiful side of Africa, bro. I didn't know how beautiful Africa was until I went on the internet and just looked it the fuck up.
Yeah,
and it is a beautiful fucking place, bro. And the women, chef's kiss. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Wallet, how you doing with this nigga, man?
Good job, Rock. Good job.
I'm used to him now. Shit, I don't even worry about it. I just let him flow.
He been dealing with me all my life.
All his life,
You know, he know how I get down, brother.
Yeah. But now, man, but Yoga on the cool. I mean, you totally right, man. Those issues, they ought to be dealt with, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, you know, we definitely got to come together on a local format. Because I'm not saying it shouldn't be. I'm just saying it shouldn't be expected. You know what I mean? You know, these same people had us in cotton fields and shit. I don't really expect them, you know what I mean, to want to teach. Because as you can see, look at the power that we've gained from the knowledge that we have learned about ourselves. It's scary to them people because they see what it does to us. They see how it enriches us and how it wakes us up. And you know, when we get that power and get that knowledge, we act different towards them.
And then
they know that.
We become autonomous.
They nervous right now, bro. And then you got to think about them, they're dying off. They're receding.
And then just imagine if all of us as black people obtain that knowledge. Do you know how powerful we can fucking be?
Yeah.
Man, man, hey, bro, I'm gonna say this out loud, nigga. We are a problem. We just gotta get this shit together, bro. We a problem out here, bro.
Yep. And and this is where unfortunately I have to come back around, and I gotta use what qualities say: accountability. Because you want to know why? We are now in the era of choice. We have more choices now than ever before. Right? I mean, we can't throw in the white flag if we ain't in the war. And I think that's the problem I have with some of us. We see what happened, we see the L's we took in the past, and we're like, fuck it, here go the white flag. I'm like, that's not how war works, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep coming. We got to keep coming. Reimbursements. That's war, right? No war has been won. You ever heard that saying? You got to win the battle to win the war. Mm-hmm. You might lose some battles, but you can't just win the war. You got to win the battles. How many battles you win is what makes you the winner of the war.
And then it's going to be one battle that you win. That's
one battle at a time.
It'll be so epic to where that'll be the battle that'll cause the whole.
There you have it.
That'll kill the whole fucking war.
But like the brother said, I can't think of the brother. He right under Louis Farrakhan. He's like, I think the next in line. He said another problem is that, you know,
Nuri Muhammad.
Yeah, He said our passion and he said again, it goes back to parenting. We need to start putting the energy that we put, the energy and the money and the time we invest in our kids playing sports and shit, and put that into educating their mind. You know what I'm saying? Because like he said, it's only, you got millions of football players, millions of athletes. That downgrades to college. Then college, you got what? 500,000. Then only 177 making it to the pros. Then out of the 177 that make it to the pros, only shit, I think what 5% of them gonna even stay. And then the average career of the 2% that do stay is 5 to 7 years.
Then they gotta stay healthy.
Yeah, and then those that actually have a 10-year career is less than 1%.
Bro, can you imagine? Just think like this, man. I'm sure we all played sports to some degree.
Yeah.
You gotta make it through Pop Warner. Let me talk about football, not all the other sports you might play. You gotta make it through Pop Warner. You gotta make it through middle school, high school, college with no injuries just to make it pro. And then you might get injured in the pro. In the preseason. Imagine, you know what I'm saying? Like
your whole fucking career.
Your whole career, you done worked your whole life every single day since you was about 10 years old, working on your craft to make it to the pros. You finally get there and get injured. And that's the path that a lot of it's okay to play sports, and it's okay to want to shoot for the best. But we make it seem like, hey, that's gonna be the route for everybody's child. Man, it don't work like that. That's just not reality. It ain't reality. It's no sport.
And see, man, to me, I feel like if you're gonna do sports, use it to get that free college education. Get a degree under your
use it as a jump.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So basically, you got 1 million niggas applying for 2 positions.
Crazy.
Bro, I can't make this shit up.
Diabolical.
That's crazy work. 1 million niggas fight for 2 positions, bro.
Man, it's like a lottery, man. It's like playing the lottery.
Ken Volk, I use that college degree, man, to become an assistant coach or something, nigga, and go coach.
Man, sports science, something. Sports ownership, something.
You know what? I had asked a kid one day, he was with his mom. And this scared me too, bro. It's so much scamming now, bro. And when I say so much scamming, I'm saying it's so much scamming as far as wanting to just continue to be a part of changing the narrative. So I asked the kid, I said, I do what them older folks do. Like, what you want to be when you grow up, young man? And the nigga told me a streamer.
Hey, Rock, that's their reality, though. Hey, Rock, hey, look.
Yeah.
That's their reality.
Yeah.
And that's what their money is.
Yeah. But again, it's 1 million niggas.
Yeah, I hear you now. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so
then I asked him, I said, nah, I said, what's your backup plan? He couldn't think. I said, yeah. And his mom said, you him? I said, you gotta have a backup plan. I said, that ain't guaranteed. And I said, what you want to be? And then he said, basketball player. I said, what you want to be after that? He couldn't even think of nothing. And I said, young man, look here. I said, think of being something that can use your mind. Okay?
He got parents, right? He got parents, a mother or a father.
Well, I don't know if he had a dad, but his mother, he was with his mother. But his mother was like, you heard that? You know, she was 4th.
How old was the child?
Like 7, 8. He was young.
Okay, he young. Okay, I'm thinking like, man, she should have been putting something on other than playing basketball. I want to be a streamer as a parent. Like
that's what I said.
Hey, I got a funny though. I seen how much the streamers make. I want to be a streamer when I grow up too.
They do make money, don't they?
Yeah. But here's the thing though. This is what I tell them. This is what I tell people. Just like with that social media stuff. And everybody breaking their neck trying to get so many likes and views and stuff on Instagram and all that and stuff. Man, do you know them people only have so much social marketing dollars to pay social influence? So when they have meetings, they already know how many they're going to pay for this year to help push their app, to push their program.
All right, check it out, Rock. I'm going to put you up some game.
Yeah.
So are you familiar with what Web3 is? You ever heard of that?
I heard of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Web 1, that's when the internet was pretty much read only. You only something pop up on your screen, you can only read it. You couldn't interact with it. It's just something you read. That's Web 1. Web 2 is what we coming to the last stages of now, where we get to interact with the internet, send emails, chat with one another, make videos, and talk to each other like this, like a back and forth kind of thing. Yeah. And it's owned by companies like we on the platform right now, owned by StreamYard or whoever. Yeah. So Web 3 is when now we're talking about, that's the new generation now. So this next version of the internet now is individually owned. So that's why streamers can make money like this. That's why different they can create their own economy on their own, right?
Talking about
So,
like Twitch, right?
huh?
You're talking about like Twitch, right?
No, I ain't talking. So somebody owns Twitch, like it's a corporation. I'm talking about we looking like the metaverse. We talking about digital currencies. People are paying like user to user, interacting with each other, and then taking that digital money and transferring it back over to what we use today. So that's a new world that they're going up into. It's not what we used to. So I understand they want to be a streamer because they see that potential in that, but they also need to learn more about how it works. A blockchain technology, AI, all the stuff that make it function, not just the product. You know what I'm saying? So I get both ends of it, but as a parent, they should be understanding what's going on with technology and say, hey, look into this, cybersecurity, all these different things other than just the entertainment part of it.
Exactly. And you further prove my point. That's my whole point, because if they're saying they want to be a streamer, then they're not talking about doing that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. You totally right. But that's my point. Like, be behind, because I'm in IT. So it's like, be behind that. We just want to be it's like we want to be the puppets. We want to be the puppets.
Yeah. Web3 is decentralization.
Be streamed.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's just the employee mentality.
Yeah, the employment mentality. Yeah, Quality said it like it's like we like, hey man, tie me up.
Yeah, man. You don't realize that puppet, man, the motherfuckers that want to be the puppet want the limelight. Nah, man.
Yep, exactly. You show right. They want the limelight.
Real
the
money.
ones post stream, you don't get to see them.
Famous nothing.
People with real money don't show it.
Don't show.
They sure know.
They don't show you that they got it, because when you show someone that you got it, everybody else wants it.
Yep.
I ain't, man. Look, and I love me a good pair of them, but I ain't never seen Michael Jordan wear Jordans.
Never.
Hey, yo, that was some game you just said, man. A puppet wants the spotlight. Hey, that's real.
Yep.
I'm smart.
Yeah, that's some game right there.
Just a little bit, TV.
That's some game right there.
Any thoughts, Bambi? You know what, Bambi? Come on, man. You see how we giving these black men out there some game? Get these sisters some game. Be real and raw to them.
Pop your shit.
Pop your shit, man. Talk to them. Like, for real. Don't sugarcoat nothing. Don't try to protect their feelings. Call them out. Come on, man.
What's feelings on the podcast? What's feelings on at my mama house, man?
I know, right?
Well, I'ma just put it like this. As a woman, you have to have something to bring to the table in any aspect. It don't matter what room you walk in, who the person is, something. Because as a woman, when people look at you, you're automatically sexualized. Sorry, not sorry. You're automatically put into a box where you can't do this, not allowed to do this. Think outside the box. If you pretty, you automatically dumb. Sorry, not sorry. People automatically assume that. That's me. I walk into a room, they talking about, oh, hair, nails, this, that, and the third. Okay. An intellectual conversation come about. I'm still tuned in. Oh, I didn't know you went to school and did it. I got more to bring to the table.
Also, can you please tell some of these females that posting pictures on Instagram don't make you an Instagram model? Don't make you a model. Because the reason I'm saying it is because, like, one time a chick told me that, and I told her I'm a professional basketball player on NBA 2K.
Well, you have some females, like, I'll be on Facebook a lot, tuned in. So you do have some females that do post pictures and they get paid for posting those pictures. It might not be much, but
don't.
True.
Most,
but it's quite a few that do. So they ride that train. Like, yeah, I'm so pretty, I get paid to post pictures, when that's not always the case.
Yeah,
that ain't nothing but visual thottery.
And I'm gonna have to be quiet on that because I'm not gonna lie.
You don't get raw. You still protect taking these motherfuckers.
Let me backdoor my statement, Bambi.
All right.
Hold up, Bambi.
Hey, that woman called a motherfucker dog.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. All right, bro. Stop using y'all damn coochie, please. And stop using y'all mouth just to, y'all know what I was gonna say. Please know when to turn the sexy red off and turn the people you be talking about that snooty on. You need that. How we used to laugh at our mamas for getting on the phone and, hello, this is, baby, you need to learn that. You need it. I'm sorry, you need it.
And put your hand in your pocket. Stop reaching it out.
Because if you got your own money, what do you need to keep asking somebody for? No. Here go. If you can't afford it to buy it yourself, what are you asking a nigga buy for? That's the $1 million question. I want to know. What do you gain from that?
Hey, Bambi, low key, you being nice for real, man. Hey, man. Hey. You gotta let them know something.
Psychotic. I gotta pay to take you out on a date. Bitch, if you lost your mind.
$1,000, Rock. That's crazy. $1,000 for a date is diabolical. You are out
diabolical.
Ever loving
But in reality, what I'm not understanding is they already have poor pussy management. So why are you asking for money now? Bitch, you got 2 kids, 2 different baby daddies, and you still single and a single mother.
Stink.
And now you want the next nigga, oh, he gotta be this, he gotta make this. You already managed your pussy poorly. It's too late, baby. It's too late. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can we please let that go? Please.
Hey, shout out to my boy Rich Blackman. He not here, but he here, baby.
Please.
Yeah. All right, man. Hey, Dot, I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. I'll be glad when you come on more often, man. You really add to the show, bro. You add a different level and perspective. So we appreciate you. Again, you can come on whenever you want.
Oh, I know it, man. I appreciate you having me, man. You know, I gotta
and if you got
handle
topics,
home, man. You know.
Yeah, and then let me know if you got topics, because in our group chat, they post topics all the time. You know what I'm saying? But if they really want to speak on it, they'll text me and say, "Hey, man, let's talk about this." So, you know what I'm saying? So you welcome, bro. I need you. I ain't gonna lie to you. You add a lot of flavor to the show, man, with the panel. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, Bambi, again, I thank you. You really add an element that we're not used to. You're really the only consistent female that we've been having on the show. So kudos to you and thank you for coming on again.
Thank you for having me.
Already. So with that being said, I want my boy Quality to take us out. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, he always take us out. It's my turn.
His Quality got it like that. No,
he don't.
Go ahead, man. Let it be Yogi. Come on, Yogi.
Nah,
take
you
us
good,
out.
bro. Do you think, Quality? I'm just fucking with you, bro.
Come on, Quality.
All right. Well, hey. I'd like to thank each and every one of our panelists for everything that they said, how they felt, and how they, true honesty. We need that. We love to help our people. That's our thing. That's what we like to do. Please get the likes, subscribe. Comments are always welcome. And hey, y'all, blessings to all. Good night.
Good night.